Hopefully now we are live with the Dojo Scrubs with our guest Soraka. This is his third time with the Dojo Scrubs. It's nice how I can fix things on the fly without anybody knowing, right? It's just slick like that. Anyways, we're going to be analyzing some of the games that we've played over the last few weeks, and then maybe playing some other stuff as we continue on in the world. Let's see here. And there we go. Yep, ChessDojo is live. That's good.
That's us, yeah.
Yep.
I see us now.
So great. First game that we have is Soraka. And
hold on, wait a sec.
What's up?
You first have to send us a link to the classroom.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, just chill. I don't think anybody's here yet, so. Hello, anyone in the chat? Are you here?
We got 38 viewers.
That's a lot of viewers already.
I'll wait for.
Okay, I had the classroom open. Oh, I see. I know where.
Someone's here.
Seth, Seth, I already invited you. See, it's invite pending right now. It says so right there. Ooh.
Pending.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. I don't see it anywhere.
Okay.
Where would I go? Where would I see this?
It should just be like a pop-up. You know, like on your chess.com. Like where it just like pops up on the bottom right.
Yeah. But be that as it may.
You don't see it.
Hold on, chess.com just froze for me. My audio is poor. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have my mic. I'm talking into the.
You sound fine to me.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Very autodidact dead.
Oh, is it people?
Am I like, is it just like?
Oh, it might be the stream itself.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this will help out.
No, I sound normal on stream. No.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, my same.
Is there an echo from me?
Nasally monotone or whatever.
I say way better. So.
Way better. Good.
Okay.
All right. Great. All right. But you're saying your chess.com also froze, so that's another.
Oh yeah. Give me a sec for that. Also, apologies for eating. I just got home.
You know what? It's because I always pronounce it wrong. It's Soroka, not Soraka.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I've said this wrong so many times, and I don't think you've ever corrected me. So.
No, I don't think I have.
It's an O, not an A. It's all my fault. Anyways, you should have an invite pending too. I've invited both of you.
Anyway, Drew, if you can send that invite again.
I've sent it again. I'll try again.
Do I have to be on something?
I don't know. Do you see Soroka?
I'm not seeing it. I'm Soroka 78.
If you guys go into there used to be that thing that's not there anymore, but like live chess, but just click on like play like you're gonna challenge somebody, so that you have the selection of that stuff, and maybe that's sort of like where you enter into the online version, and then I'll send the invite again. Oh, there's another way to do this. I can just send you guys the link, and then you can just get in that way.
Sounds
I'm
good.
going to do that. Clever Moth Fang. Which I like how they always come up with like random names and stuff for these classrooms. But anyways. Hey! There, I see you are in there now.
Yeah.
Soroka.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Send me a link.
I did. That's how he got in. It's on the it's on the Discord.
Oh, on Discord. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean.
All right. I can go to Discord. Found it. All right. Yeah.
Now
Okay,
we're
it's that sit
now we're
there.
talking chess.
All right, so what was the time control for this one, Soroka?
It was 15 with 10 seconds.
Says right there, 15:10.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Parliamenteur.
Did you want to walk us
Soroka.
through the game? Was this like just from the online pool?
Yeah.
Cool. So you just kind of want to? I think I need to give you guys full permissions. Give full control. And
All right.
give full control.
Boom.
Great.
All right.
So you're doing this. Ooh, a Karocom with a C4 response. Is this a thing that like Karocom people are aware of?
I don't see this a lot.
It's a thing though. Is it?
I'm sure it is.
It's,
Um,
yeah, it's probably a thing.
Wait. So they played
Yeah, they played.
D4, C6,
Yeah,
D4. Oh, I see.
and I just played into it.
You just play D5 anyway.
I just played it anyway.
No, that's funny. Like I don't know. Like what are the other
What's-
like what is
C4 does
what is
nothing.
C4? I don't like it's so.
It
funny.
trades a C pawn for a center pawn.
No, I get what the point is. Now I'm just
Well,
like confounded that actually I'm sort of surprised I haven't seen it in a
What am
way.
I talking about? You played. No, it doesn't do that at all. It does nothing.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Accelerated panel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess it's sort of an exchange sort of thing.
An accelerated.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. That seems like a dumb move to me. But
I get it. It literally challenges
get it?
the whole concept
Explain
of the
it.
Karo, right? Like it
No,
just
explain it.
Well, the point is that like Karo people could just normally play d5 because they're just like whatever, and now you have two pawns attacking that square. So, like,
No, but you can play D5. It doesn't prevent D5.
No, it
So
doesn't.
Well,
What's the point of it?
But you can actually, if the queen recaptures in the end, then you actually tempo the queen with your knight development, and then you continue playing, right? So that's kind of the idea, is that you maybe get another tempo on black and continue development. Maybe that's that's the concept.
If white trades both pawns, they're accepting this isolated queen's pawn right away.
But they
They're
do
really
have-
weak
but
ones.
they're accepting that for development, I guess is the point. Because the point is they get to tempo the queen as the knight comes out, and then so they'll have two pieces, and black has a queen that has to like go back, right?
Are
So
they, though?
it's
They
a-
can-
It's a tempo,
you can move
it's
the
a
queen
tempo
with
for the
check.
isolated pawn.
I don't know.
Okay,
That's
so
the-
he
that's the
actually
plan,
took with the
right.
he took with the e pawn. I kind of didn't expect. I kind of thought like the whole point of playing c4 is to take with a c pawn.
Yeah. Yeah. But I guess they figured it would just be the same either way.
Could be the same either way. Okay, but question here: if you take with the
Whoa!
what happened?
We jumped to the end for some reason.
What's going on?
Wait, is somebody doing something?
Not me. I'm
Hands up!
hands up.
My hands are up here. Yo, is somebody else
It's-
in here?
Somebody else in here?
What is going on?
What's going on? Yeah, somebody's
Wait, but nobody else is in here.
no.
Literally nobody else is in here.
Okay, I don't
So,
know what's going on.
What's going
It just-
on? There's nobody else in the classroom.
It freaked out. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we were here. You wanted to go
Yeah.
C takes D. C takes D.
So yeah. So what happens? So what I thought was like, okay,
No!
Where does it say who's in the classroom?
Down below.
there's a
A little
participants
roster.
tab. Yeah, you can.
Oh, I
On the
see.
bottom
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen that before.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hands
so
off.
I mean, one of my thoughts was that okay,
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. And he keeps on going to the same spot, and he keeps on putting in the same thing. It's like all
Yeah.
this question about King E7 or something.
does that mean okay? I'm not gonna touch anything because it
My
feels like
hands are up here.
All right.
okay. So like I thought maybe playing d5 here and then trying to like support the pawn or something. You still have a backwards pawn, but
You're black, right?
yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm black. I don't know. Okay.
Oh, you thought after takes he would play E5.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I guess that's at least a reason.
But okay, that's not what we got.
ED.
Okay, then
This
CD. So the queen takes, knight f3. This is but they didn't play knight c6, knight c3. They played f3 first, or like we can move forward because we're playing the line that I was talking about earlier. Anyway.
Yeah, this is what you talked about, and now
this is odd. Why don't you get your free tempo when you have it?
Yeah,
knight
c3.
Is it a delayed free tempo, or is there a way that black can like take advantage?
I mean, I'm not gonna move my
It's
I'm not gonna move my queen until you attack it, probably anyway.
Right,
so.
but if I'm white, why am I not playing knight c3 first? Like, get your tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
For you, we would need to have Parliamentur here to explain their thinking. Why did they play c4 in the Caro-Kann? That seems pretty stupid, but whatever.
The whole idea, I think, is knight c3. That's my point. The whole idea is knight c3. Here.
That's not calling that an idea is a little bit
it's a tempo.
Much.
It gives you two developed pieces for the queen getting kicked around. That's the idea.
I mean, black is at least equal already.
I'm not arguing what the evaluation is. I'm telling you what the idea is.
Yeah, okay, but whatever.
Okay.
So white wanted to play like the stupidest possible Scandinavian.
Is that it? I don't know the Scandinavians.
Okay. All right.
It's like a Scandi, but instead of black having to, but you have an isolated D pawn that you still need to move. Yeah, it's moronic. Whatever. It doesn't matter though. I'm sure it's like perfectly acceptable position.
It's a bishop e2 is natural.
Yeah.
Bishop c6. Oh, knight c6. Sorry.
I played knight c6. Yeah.
Knight c6.
Okay, finally gets the tempo.
That's
knight c3 and
knight c6. I mean, it doesn't probably matter, but I'm surprised you went with the queenside knight first. But
yeah,
because you're not castling queenside, I don't think.
No, that's a good point.
But probably okay.
Yeah, I wonder if what was my thinking around that?
I might be worried about like no, it's probably not that worrisome. Like quick d4, d5 or something.
Yeah, I think I could.
White can't really open the center or anything, so it's not like the end of the world. But
I mean, that rook is going to come to d8 and is staring at the queen super fast. I want to play like queen b3 right here immediately as well. Queen b3.
Yeah, I would just castle first for white, but then I would think
I just want to get my queen away from that file where the rook's going to immediately castle into it. Just get it out from behind. I think
he's not going to castle long.
I mean, but he could even just play rook d8 without castling. And plan to castle king.
Yeah. Of course he can play rook d8, but until he plays rook d8, I'm not going to worry about it. I would castle as white first.
All right.
Castle.
Okay, well, let's see what he does.
Yeah. Castle's a good choice.
H3. No.
H3. It's not the worst.
What's the point?
I just took it.
You took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can do that. You're just trying to
but there are threats. There are now threats on the b7 pawn and isolating that pawn if you take the knight.
I probably would have retreated, but
right.
Yeah.
Because like you don't want to get that knight. You don't maybe like a rook c8. We'll see. I'm sure you can.
No, he can take that knight. He can take that knight.
But then you have an isolated pawn, and then
an isolated pawn.
Well, that was the whole reason that we thought it was stupid for white to do what they did. Was an isolated pawn.
Yeah, but he's gonna give up his like best minor piece for that knight.
All right. I don't know. Just probably.
And the isolated pawn would dominate white's knight.
Right?
Yeah, you just let him. If he wants to spend 3 tempo trading his bishop for that, and yeah,
I would
yeah,
take it all day. I don't know. It's up to
you would
you.
just
You,
take
you,
that
you
knight.
take the c6 knight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's abysmal.
I think the isolation's worth it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, if you capture, the pawn kind of controls.
Technically,
yeah,
technically
exactly. The
black
pawn controls good squares.
Technically, black gets 2 isolated pawns in that circumstance too.
Yeah, but you're bringing a pawn towards the center, and it's controlling b5 and d5. It's dominating the white knight.
All right.
I mean, it's not horrible, but
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the.
Well, anyways, you play. You don't care. You just play knight f6. Okay.
yeah, develop.
Rumpelstiltskin says h3. That ain't it, boss.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I didn't like h3, but I thought it was okay. But yeah, it's kind of wasting time.
Yeah,
it would be really bad to
agree.
play h3, make him take the get him to give you the bishop pair, and then immediately give the bishop pair back. Spend all that time, which is what Drew wants to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't too afraid of losing the knight. Yeah, I definitely want to get some development, try and get some king safety. White's dark bishop is pretty sad. Like I would have for white, I think maybe moving the d pawn or something, or trying to give the dark bishop some squares.
Yeah, d-pawn. Well, the d-pawn has to move at some point, and if it never does, it's just going to become a sitting duck.
Actually,
And
queen b3 here is really interesting. I still think, but
queen b3.
I'm looking at that b7 pawn again. Because then you can take the knight and the pawn. Then the rook can't even protect the pawn, and you could actually like pin because because the pawn's pinned to the rook. If you take the
but
knight,
if queen b, oh no, I guess if queen b3, I might play queen e5.
Queen e5 check.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair. Fine. Castling's good.
Baron says white shouldn't give away the bishop pair.
Yeah, no way.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
All right.
Do we really have 1,300 viewers right now?
Oh no, we're on Chess TV, I guess.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, chess.com.
So, all right. Think castled, right?
Yeah, white castled.
Makes
Seems
sense.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And so I play e6, trying to get the bishop out.
Did you consider g6?
Did I consider g6? No, I don't think I did. Although it seems like a reasonable move.
Yeah.
Stick the bishop in there.
Can't decide which way is better. Which way for the bishop?
Well, as far as getting a bishop to line up on, like, I love a bishop on c5 that points at the king, right? That's a good. It's always good to point at kings with your bishop. So, as far as
c5 is good.
Also, you get to capture towards the center if they ever capture your knight. That's the other difference.
e5. Yeah. No, e6 is fine.
Yeah. So we had a3, which another pawn to move on the edge.
Boo. He's hoping you'll play. He's hoping you'll play bishop c5 and get a cheapo.
Yo, Seth, are you ready to call sin yet? I've been calling sin all game.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He's indirectly stopping bishop c5 from developing it to its most active square. But bishop d6 is perfectly good.
It's a fine square. Yeah.
Yeah. So I spotted a tactic, and like I thought he might be thinking of playing b4 right away.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. You can play bishop c5 because that fork doesn't even work.
You can just capture it, right?
You can just take it.
The pawn is pinned. You win the rook.
Yeah.
So
bishop c5 is totally fine here.
So then I was thinking, okay, if I move my bishop and he plays it anyway, then I have to move again. So why don't I move a different piece?
Oh, you're
Try
just
and,
like baiting him.
I'm like trying to get a free tempo here. I'm like, I gotta move a different
He
piece and
did
wait
it
for him to
too.
play. He did.
I'm looking at the
like
moves
rook
now.
d8, right?
I played rook d8.
Called it.
Yeah, and he did in
Oh
fact play
no!
b4.
Come on!
And I captured it. So I got everything I wanted.
This is GG's. It's not in a 15-10. I could definitely lose this, but
Oh, this is
Okay,
dude,
so
your
I'm up a
opponent's
pawn.
playing like a 1300 right now.
also the knight is now hanging too.
Like, I was impressed by like this new opening theory with c4 after.
Oh, he hangs the knight. Oh my god.
It all fell apart.
Oh man. Well, you got a nice easy win here.
Okay, so it's not over.
Okay, well that's a free knight.
That's a good try. That's a good try. I like
No, it's
this.
not. Just move your knight.
But there's a pawn hanging on b7.
On b7? Oh no!
Ring.
I'm gonna take your
Trying to-
knight. Knights are better than pawns.
Well, you trade. Oh, because the
What's
queen.
it?
Oh, it's pinned. Oh crap. Dang. Ouch.
It's another pin. Okay, so now it's GG. Okay, but no, he actually puts up really good defense here. Okay,
Pin me once, shame on
Okay.
you, you know?
Yes,
but
I told you. b7. b7's the most important piece. Come on.
Okay. So he wins the pawn, and now the knight's
now
hanging.
your knight's hanging, but you just move it, I'm sure.
I hope so. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, 97, attack the bishop. And now, okay, so he moves the bishop out of the way.
You can take the pawn if you want. I would just castle.
Would take which pawn? This pawn?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. It's
Castling is better though. Just you're up a piece. Just get your king out of the center.
Nice.
that's what I did.
Smart moves.
Castle.
These are the moves I would never play, but I appreciate them when I see them.
You would take that pawn, Drew, even though you're up a piece.
Probably.
That's too greedy. Too greedy.
I know.
You could only get beat by counterplay in this game, so just get your king saved.
I mean, there's so much discovered fun. That's the real reason. Is it's not even about the pawn. It's just that I know that I have fun discoveries on the queen. That's what I'm playing for there, not the pawn itself.
They get play because your king is still in the center, as opposed to just being down a piece for
There's
nothing.
logic to your points. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's why I want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean,
Fair
Okay.
enough.
So we get some. I didn't really see this. So we get some spicy defense here.
Doesn't look like Queen C7. Look, what's the big deal? Is there a follow up?
Yeah, exactly. So he's hitting the queen and potentially the rook here. So yeah, I played Queen C7.
Also, like you can move your queen anywhere too. Well, maybe not anywhere, but
oh, and now there's like Queen B3 ideas.
Yeah. Okay. So there's
because
what
it keeps
about
up the
Queen
pressure
C2?
on these pieces by like
Queen C2. Queen C2 is annoying. I guess you have to play Bishop A5.
Oh wait, the
Yeah.
bishop's pinned to because the queen's unprotected.
No, but Bishop A5 defends the queen, and
yeah, just barely.
Oh, and then it swings around and protects the knight in the end.
Yeah.
that is some classy defense. Oh,
Yep,
my
Yeah,
God.
you can't pick up the knight at the end of there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So
That's
does
funny.
White have anything better there?
I like Queen B3, honestly.
played.
I guess not. Okay, yeah. Queen B3 was what he played in the game.
I prefer it, actually.
Okay. Well, now you take the pawn.
No, well, wait. No, because there's this rook b7 idea. I don't know. Oh, the bishop's hanging though. Oh, bishop b2, then rook b7. I don't know.
Bishop, bishop, rook, rook b7. Yeah, that's.
It's kind of scary.
I'm not.
But
Yeah.
like, not enough.
You have a
scary.
loose knight, but like I don't see everything's defended. They take my a pawn. It's not the end of the world.
And there's threats back towards the king itself. You know, like the black. You're kind of invading the king's personal space a little bit. But
Black's king looks pretty snug to me.
yeah.
Yeah, I did play bishop d2.
Now bishop b2, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, bishop b2.
Okay.
Following the exact
Right.
line.
All right. Yeah. Does it get hairy at some point?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't like a super clean win.
All right.
So I moved the knight to try and take care of tactics, whatever. And now rook d1 and
Yeah. Just like bishop h6 is what I would think.
yeah.
Everything's safe.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like up material. I'm trying to like minimize what damage he can do, but
Yeah.
he's still finding some annoying moves.
He's thrashing a bit, but
Can he even take the... No, because the knight recap... Nice. Oh, wait. Is it rook b7 an idea right now? Oh, because the knights protect the knights. These knights are, like, pretty darn good, aren't they?
Yeah. Keeping them connected, yeah, for sure.
They're doing some good work together.
Okay, so I played rook b8 trying to chase him out of here, and
Makes sense.
and then he had so bishop a3 here, attacking the other rook. So I could either move it or capture this
take a
rook.
rook. Yeah, you can trade first.
I will say white has very nice pieces right now. Like, there's no disagreeing that white's pieces are very nice and well. Like, connected.
Yes, there is. They're down a piece. For
He's
no-
down.
I'm saying,
Sure.
wait, that's not my point. I'm talking about the idea, like what they have going for them. Is
he's
very
active.
nice pieces. That's
You're saying he's active.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at your bishop and your knights. Like, nothing's really developed out
What
there.
are they attacking?
The rooks.
The ones he has left are
the
nice.
The
Yeah,
rooks,
sure.
the
Okay.
pawns, the king. Yeah, you know, slowly, like.
Every
they're
black,
poking and
everything's
prodding.
a bit. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I try to pin the bishop,
It looks pinned to me. Yeah.
and
Woo!
bishop d6 was a really nice idea,
Oh yeah, it's classic.
and I
That's
didn't
unfortunate.
I didn't see this coming at all. So
All right. Yeah. He's got
Now, what are
a
they
little bit.
attacking exactly, Seth? I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Well, I mean, yeah.
yeah,
You
so
have a.
I'm up, but this is kind of problematic. I mean, so like if you move the queen or something and he
So you-
captures,
Yeah, I would just play rook b5.
yeah, you would play rook b5.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
just like
because you threaten the queen. So
Probably-
it takes
Yeah.
takes stakes.
Yeah, so obviously they don't have time to take your queen.
Yeah. So rook b5 is actually what I played. Okay. And
Yeah.
then queen b5,
This is not simple.
and then and then I played queen b6, just trying to trade the queens.
It's like the most sensible square for it too.
And
Wow.
What?
yeah, bishop d5. So there's mate threats here, right?
Oh,
like I can't.
whoa.
I
Yes,
can't
there is.
I can't grab it
You
because
can't. Dang.
Yeah, back rank. Yeah.
Because-
Listen.
yeah,
That's
But you can
annoying.
play queen takes.
I also got maybe I can sort of
Yeah. Well, you can
Maybe I
trade
can take
queens
it,
and then you could play. Yeah.
because my queen covers d8.
You can take. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Oh no. So the problem is, okay, so if I take
Takes, queen takes.
queen takes,
Yeah.
and then when I recapture,
Yeah.
I
You're
get
back rank, mate. Back rank, mate. Yeah.
So
No, that's
So I
Yeah.
annoying.
I can't capture.
Yeah, so
them.
you have to trade queens.
Right. Okay, queen b5 takes back, and then
Wait,
I still can't capture it.
So just
wait, and
yeah.
also your pawn's in trouble.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's got a fairly advanced.
Oh, that is annoying. I wonder if you have like a trick here though.
Um,
Okay, knight. No. The best I see is just knight d5. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, knight
c5.
d5.
that's like
Kind
the
of
best move I
block.
see. But now you're dropping the pawn, and you're only up 1 point of
Yeah,
material.
now it's
Yeah.
not
You're
so
only up 1
simple.
point of material, so this game is far from over.
It's not over. I've given back some material here.
This is clearly a competition.
Knight b no, you yeah, get luffed. You play-
G6.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I just
King
played.
F8.
I played King F8, try and bring the king towards it. Like I know this is going to be a problem. So, like
Well,
I've
it can't move. It can't move yet, and you can blockade it next move now.
yeah.
The one
Okay,
reason I
so-
would have maybe thought about G6 is just because the bishop has better squares to work with, because the bishop sucks over there.
Yeah, so I think that's why he played G3. He doesn't want me to bring the bishop back into the game and cover the
Right.
progression square.
Your bishop is essentially dominated right now until it can like spend 3 moves to get out of that corner.
Yeah,
It's not that. Yeah. But the pawn can't. But he can't push the pawn. That's the good news.
so I brought my king instead.
All right.
You can bring a king. I would have put one of the knights on b6, but
And B6, yeah.
yeah, now you do. So.
Now I kind of have to because
Yeah, now he's threatening to push.
he's trying to push.
Mhm.
And so he plays F4, trying to block the bishop in.
Well, you could even
Effectively.
just sack the bishop right now. Pick up the two pawns, and then that one pawn
You can't.
might fall.
You can't because your
What are
your
you?
B6
First
knight-
off, it doesn't even work, and even if you
'cause it's
could, why
protected,
would you
'cause it
do
has to
that?
protect. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
would you do that? Even if it didn't hang a knight, why would you do that?
Well, I wanted the 4-on-1. That was what I was going for.
Right.
I wanted 4-on-1. That was the goal. Which is
You
a
wanted
pretty nice. That's a pretty nice.
4-on-1
endgame
down a
situation.
rook,
No,
down a rook,
down
down a rook.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. Let's
Or
not-
no, I guess not. No, down an exchange.
Right. That should
Yeah,
be
down an
okay.
exchange.
That'll be hard to win.
Yeah, but
4-on-1's pretty good.
But that knight's yeah,
Alright.
it's too drastic. It's just save that sack till like you have like a breakthrough. Don't like. I mean, maybe it's
an
still
idea,
good. But,
okay?
yeah,
So
It worked for me in one of my other
I would have played
games
I would have
2
played
weeks ago.
G6. I would have.
G6, yeah.
The bishop needs to be fixed the most.
Yeah, give it
Your
some
worst piece.
spaces.
Yeah, fix your
I like
worst piece.
I like that. I was getting nervous about the pawn. I mean, I guess it's not going
It
anywhere.
makes sense. Actually, though,
Kind
you're
of
gonna
trying
force
to.
him to give up his. I guess yeah, he can cut you off.
Yeah, he can cut me off. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what he does. He rook c1, and now that. So maybe not arguably not the best move, but this allows me to play e5 now because the pawn's pinned.
Oh, yes, nice. I was like, oh,
Oh wow, that's slick.
pins, man, so many pins. Oh, does he take it? Does he take it? And
No, he doesn't take it.
no.
That would be too easy.
I'm sorry. He realizes the piece is pinned when it's to capture, but he doesn't see it the move before. So he sees it here that it's pinned.
Yeah.
But if you would have,
That's a
if something
really
would have
cool
been
move.
on e5 and you would have taken it, he would have missed that.
Right, maybe. Okay, so he brings a rook in, and so I guess this idea now is capture, capture, capture.
Yeah. I
And,
think so.
he
I think it's
should
safe.
he should be able to keep the the king out of there.
Which equalizes material, actually, at that point, too.
Well, it wins
a piece.
No, it's more than equal. He'd be up in exchange, I think.
Yeah, he'd be...
No, it's a rook for 2 knights, so it's a 1 point difference, and he's a point down right now. So,
well, you can capture with the bishop.
You can take it with the bishop.
Oh,
It's
first,
just a
It's
knight.
a full piece.
yeah. Oh dang.
It's 2 knights for a bishop.
Ooh, that's a pretty good deal.
Okay. So I play knight c8. Hit
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bishop, and trying to keep him from pushing. I think what happens if he pushes now?
You take it.
His rook hangs for 1.
The rook hangs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then I'm okay. He can't promote. Okay, so
Wait, rook hangs. Yeah, and he can't play b7 because your king's on it. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's okay. So
I will note though that he has a very good move in this position, which is that pawn isn't pinned anymore.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You can just pick up your pawn for free.
Yeah, I think e5 was inaccurate.
Well, that's tricky. But yeah, we'll find out.
What?
there's probably simpler moves.
It just lost a pawn. We just right. He just.
Yeah.
No,
he
but
didn't take the pawn.
the bishop's under attack.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's why.
I still don't like e5. It's pretty loose. It's a pretty loose move.
Now can't you just play e4?
Yes,
Or
Now you take it.
I captured.
You capture.
Okay, I guess maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It wins a pawn.
Actually, but like
pawn's
are
a
you
pawn.
sure capturing is better than just getting your passed pawn and just passing like e4, e3? That's almost fun too. That's a tricky decision.
Because I don't know.
I don't know that I would have held on to it. And
You might lose that pawn. Is the problem?
the important thing with capturing is I'm getting my bishop free.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he played king f2.
Terrible.
He doesn't want to recapture because the bishop comes in.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything good there, actually.
So f takes g, check, and
I
then
think
knight c3 and he resigns.
Yeah. I think I was like, I think at this point
Because now he's got no way to defend this pawn. He can't push
Yeah.
it.
Rook handler, this is not memory test. This is Dojo Scrubs.
We're just analyzing games. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we can't change. Can you change? Do you have the power to change the title, Drew?
Nope.
Okay. So our stream is mistitled.
Oh, sure enough.
Just imagine the title is Scrubs.
Which is a shame because all our fans.
I can ping Hoki though.
They would have seen. They would have got pinged in Discord or whatever, or on Twitch. A notification would have said like, "Dojo Scrubs." Then we'd have like 3 more people.
Well, Seth, do you want to get your game in from this week?
Yeah. Do you guys? Can I load? How do I load it?
Did you want to copy this analysis? We didn't really do much analysis.
No, we didn't do much analysis. I just drew arrows.
Oh, we talked about lines, but we didn't really play them out. We were just visualizing. So.
Well, some of those board issues were showing up when I was playing lines, so I was kind of nervous to go down.
That's fair. Yeah. What was that? Was so annoying. So I think we can just set up.
So should I make a PGN and then bring it over, or should I just put them in manually?
No, just put them in manually. I think it'll go. We can play.
Well, I could run my game right now while you put yours in and like slowly, and then like once mine is done, then you'll have yours ready in PGN.
Okay.
Give you some homework as we slowly go through this.
Okay, why?
It's reasonable. Okay, well, hold on. Which game do you guys want? Do you want a Sicilian close come from behind, like lost in exchange with some compensation, or do you want Queen's Indian, nice enterprising opening advantage, got wild. Which do you want? I was white in the Queen's Indian, and I was black in the Sicilian.
Sounds interesting. Chat, what do you want?
Which game would you rather see? I haven't even quickly reviewed them or anything. I played one this morning and I played one yesterday.
I would want to see the Queen's Indian, I think. But
okay, Queen's Indian.
See.
Yeah, you are the guest, so that's our general rule with these things.
That counts for 2 votes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So this one, I'll brag, is all annotated. So that's
this
fun.
is
Nice.
Oh, this is cool. I've already seen this game, so that I can work on this while you talk about it.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, there's going to be more input. Kind of like I'm sure we didn't really chat about. We chatted about a little bit about it, but this is what do you? So do you play E4, Soroka?
I don't. No.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not used to playing against, but you do play. You play Caro, so you don't know a lot about Sicilian that much at all, huh?
I don't.
Okay. Well, we're playing the Meraxi bind variation of the Accelerated Dragon, which again isn't something that Seth would be aware of because he's a D4 player and doesn't play the dragon. So we're sort of.
I mean, I'm familiar.
You are?
But yeah.
From what way? From the white perspective or from the black perspective?
Yeah, I played it in white with. We just got a monster raid, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Daniel Naroditsky just raided us.
I've heard of him.
So hello everyone.
How's it going?
Hello. Thank you.
How's it going? Our stream is mistitled. We don't have the power to change the title. This is not Memory Test. This is Chess Dojo, but like barely. This is a show called Dojo Scrubs, and you would normally see David Pruess or Kostya Kavutskiy or Jesse Kraai doing like good stuff. Instead, you see 3 members. Are we all in the Dojo training program?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 members of the Chess Dojo training program. Check that out. Exclaim training. And also just members of the community doing our Sunday night show. And right now we are doing quick game analyses of recent games of ours. So
this game in particular was played at the Mechanics Institute in San Francisco on Tuesday by me against one Nicholas Moreno.
And we're all like, what are we like?
Accelerated Dragon.
Are we like Class C players or something? What are we?
Well, Soroka's a bit higher than us. So
what's your OT? Do you have an OTB?
Actually, wait, you might be higher than you're over 1,700 now, aren't you?
On chess.com, yeah.
On chess.com, yeah.
That's crazy. I have a lot to catch up with you guys on. I got to work on my chess.coms and my UCSF anyways. But.
All right.
Oh, you just got another raid. Oh man, holy crap!
Someone else raided?
Yeah, Kevin Sheehan. Oh wait, no, that's a gifted sub. Never mind. I thought that was a raid.
No.
It was a gifted sub. Never mind.
Gifted sub. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah.
The senseis appreciated it, I'm sure, even though none of them are here.
Everybody except David, who's gonna put you down for spending those Bezos bucks on the dojo.
They're gonna put you. Why would they put him down?
Because David's against giving Bezos more money.
No. He's cool with. Oh, I see.
He wants you to.
No, but
David's all
he wants
about
you
about the Patreons and other services that don't go through the Amazon behemoths. But we appreciate it as big supporters of the dojo.
There it is.
And Kostya and Jesse do as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, we all hate Bezos.
Tell me about this game, Drew.
Just stirring up some controversy. That's all. So, anyways, Meraxi Bind. It's kind of.
It's getting dark in here.
This is all pretty normal. But apparently my opponent wasn't expecting this. He'd actually looked at a lot of what I played before, and he was not expecting me to play the Moroxy bind. I guess I hadn't played it in my OTBs before. And
Yeah, I
then-
didn't think you did.
What's that?
I didn't think you played that.
I've added it to my repertoire against the Accelerated Dragon. So it's been my go-to. It's actually part of the Ivan Sarek's chessable against the Sicilian. So
Is it just a whole E4 course?
Oh, it's a Sicilian course
But for white?
for white.
Sicilian for white.
Right. So what you play against when you see C5.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah, usually you'll have like an E4 course, and they'll be like, "This is for the Sicilian. This is for the Caro-Kann. This is for the French."
Well, Kostya's book is literally playing white against the Sicilian. Like that's like the title of Kostya's book.
Oh, is it?
One of the senseis of Orlando. I don't know what the exact title is, but
That book?
I can actually pull it out right
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew it was about the Sicilian. I didn't realize it was about being white. I didn't realize it was lines for white.
It is called Modernized to the Open Sicilian, a complete repertoire for white. I got it right here.
Oh, you bought it. Nice.
Yeah.
Way to support the dojo.
Little dojo advertising going on right now.
So
Yeah.
so is this line from that book?
No. This is from Ivan Sarek.
No. I don't.
Or
I
we're
don't,
just
I don't actually read this book.
No, it's a big book. I got a lot of work before I'm going to get to that chapter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It takes a lot of focus and time, which I've been putting. I'm still trying to finish my second chess book, the Herman Gruten book, which I've been working on for like a year now. It's bad. So one day I'll get there. Anyways, so this move was very strange to me. This Queen A5. I didn't know about it. It seemed a little off-putting. But this Queen D2 move is not what the masters play. I looked it up in the database. Actually, the approved methodology here is actually Knight B3, which I think is it really just asks the queen the question, like, what are you doing over here? That's the move for Queen A5. That's of note, but I don't really I don't know. I'm not expecting to see Queen A5 too often in this situation, so it's not something I'm gonna try to necessarily it's not that critical. But I just thought it was interesting that pulling the knight away from the middle of the board was useful. So Queen E2 is recommended. And actually, the problem with this move, and I actually have it in here, is this knight takes. Oh no, it's back! The evil ghost.
Ghost.
The evil ghost. Oh jeez.
okay.
Yeah.
So, do you already have?
Charlie. Yeah, kind of. The hair is ridiculous. I decided I'm not gonna get a cut. I'm not gonna get a cut till the Nuggets win the championship. I think that's my line I'm going with.
Yeah, the problem with this move is all about knight takes e4, and all the continuations here are not pleasant for white. So I mean, I have a lot of lines in here that looked at a bunch of the different variants, but after further analysis, I found it's not as great. So that's the problem with Queen D2.
So why is that bad? What happens after knight e4?
Knight e4, then queen takes d2.
Yeah.
Then the problem is that this knight is hanging on d4. That's the problem.
It's hanging. It's hanging after that, right? Got it.
So
you have to.
That's the issue. That knight's unprotected after.
Okay. Yeah, and then what happens if you try and resolve that first? You say knight c6.
I looked at that one too. Oh, man, jeez, this is annoying.
Yeah, so after... Yeah.
It's
This
doing
is
the
just
thing.
this is mainly a pawn structure problem, I think. You know, like what the heck is going on in this white position? It's just gross. Like it's a bishop pair, but your pawns suck. Actually, for what it's worth, black is actually picking up another pawn here. Well, okay, no, it's white to move. So black's up a pawn, and the white pawns suck. That's the end result of knight c6. Unless you find better moves, I don't know, but that's...
See, okay, so it's not ideal.
Yeah. But he didn't play the right move. He did knight takes d4. Okay. And then I actually had to do queen takes d4, and the problem there... Yeah, I had to do that. There was an issue with...
Is there an issue with bishop d4?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
What is up with this board?
Frustrating.
It's doing the thing.
Bishop takes d4. There's what was the move?
Is it knight e4 again?
I think it's 94 again. Yeah, actually, I analyzed this because there is a rook that hangs, so like white picks up two, like a rook and a.
Wait, what?
Now white has to do something like this.
Yeah.
This is frustrating. Okay, but what if I do this? No, it's not that.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Do you want to, we could switch to Lee chess or something.
What's it? Is it?
It doesn't let you do your own moves, so it like jumps around.
I'm gonna try something one more time. I changed something over here. Anyways, the point is that it doesn't look good.
Maybe it's one of our computers or something.
Could be.
Well, there's no problem if we just play through the game. Maybe we'll just do that. So.
We'll draw arrows.
Oh, you can't do you can't add lines.
You can't add a line, otherwise it flips out.
Oh, that's annoying.
It is annoying.
So I do this. This happens.
Hey.
This is kind of a cute idea, and I was looking at this or rook AC8 or AC1.
Yeah.
But I like this just because I get the free tempo concepts against the queen.
Yeah.
Either way, you need to defend that knight.
Yeah.
Castles.
Okay, so-
This is where it gets super complicated.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
That this was the response?
Yeah, well, so, I don't know, it makes me nervous to leave my queen in line with that bishop so long, but I can see, like, maybe tactically he doesn't have anything to like, he's got nothing to win, per se.
The thing, I counter it with my own threat, right? My bishop sees your queen. And so I can get my queen out eventually, but as long as I have, my own tactics on your queen, then we can both play this game, right? It's chicken.
Tactical chicken.
Tactical chicken, yeah, pretty much. So, anyways, there was a crazy line here, and I analyzed this.
Yeah.
And it was knight takes d4, queen takes, king takes here. Or my opponent saw this too, but they didn't want to go down this line. And I thought it was interesting that they thought that this was going to be worse for them, which I think is right, but I'm up to your opinions here. Is this worse then just retreating the queen, which is what they did in the other example. Because I'm already better here, but this is what they did. So which position do you think is like better for black? This or that other line that I just showed? Again, that looks like here, 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 here. Any thoughts, Seth?
No, I'm still loading my game.
Fair enough. What do you?
Okay, wait. Okay, let me look. I'm looking now. In this position,
Do you like this position?
Who do you like?
Do you
White or
like-
black?
Do you like this position better for black? I mean, I think
gonna
white's
need to
better
drink
in
it in
both.
for a
White's
sec.
better, I think, in both, but it's a matter of how much of an advantage, I think. So is it this position that
This
you like
position,
better?
we're still only on move.
or
This is move 13. Where'd all the pieces go?
or this one? We just exchanged down a bunch of stuff. Or this one where
Okay.
things are less tricky.
Well, I don't know. That was a lot to take in 2 seconds. So so this position, what do I think of this position? It's white's move.
Yeah. Well, okay, so if you were black on the last move, okay, so you're black here. What do you do? Like, do you retreat the queen, or do you play knight d5 and then go through that whole tactical?
That's the line. Was knight takes d5.
Yeah, knight
queen
d5.
Queen takes g7. King takes, and then bishop takes a5.
Well, you got to make sure. The problem with knight d5 is you better make sure your calculation is correct.
So, right. Well, we just went through the line of like the most straightforward forcing moves.
So
That
knight
was the other
d5.
position.
So if knight takes d5, queen g7.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 This is the line.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
So which
You don't have to play.
would you
You don't
go
have to
black?
play queen g7 though.
You don't.
What's up?
You could.
Queen g7 wasn't forced though, so it's like not.
I think for me at least, this is what I mean. There might be a better move for white, but I don't see it. I looked at this for a
Well,
while.
you better be sure. You better be sure if you're gonna leave your queen hanging.
Well, it's not.
You better be sure there's nothing in between. All right.
It's
Yeah.
not,
So,
it's also
back.
taking the other queen back.
Okay.
You
So
could play queen d5 here.
yeah, queen.
Queen d5 has the problem of just
Maybe-
bishop
maybe,
takes
uh,
b2.
e2 hangs it.
Yeah.
No, well, you have to trade queens first, but yeah.
Sure, and then you take on b2.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
a free pawn
only-
for black. That's what I'm saying. I've analyzed this enough that I'm like fairly confident that queen takes g7 is the best move for white.
Yeah.
Why not just okay? What about a queen d3?
I mean, then like b2's still hanging. What changed?
Black's queen is under attack.
Black just
but
captured.
black can just move the queen out of the way. Okay, like move on. With
Oh, I
life.
see. Black just took the knight. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you need something forcing.
Well, you could take the queen first, I guess. That's the other option.
But then the bishop's in the middle of the board attacking a bunch of pawns. Like I said, I mean, I
Yeah.
looked at this position. I analyzed it for a while.
All right.
I'm very confident that this
Okay,
is
yeah.
the best
Okay,
move.
so fair enough. All right, you took it seriously.
So yeah, the question is this who's better in this position, black or
Who's
white?
better in this position?
Yeah.
I guess white has the bishop pair, I guess.
Well, the question
What is
wasn't
the
who's
bishop?
better. It's like which one is black not as worse versus the other position where the queen had to retreat to d8.
Yeah, well, so I mean, this is the question that black has to answer, right? Like, if you're black trying to decide which move is better, you need to get to this position in your head, and you need to say, am I equal or better in this position?
Yeah, okay, let me see the other one. All right, I have this position now. I think I...
So this is the other position.
I'll say this. I think that like black's a little behind in development in either one,
Okay.
and well, actually, no, they're not. I don't know.
Well, we
I
can
don't know.
literally say that white is 2 moves away from having their rooks connected, and black is at minimum.
Black is also 2 moves away from having their rooks connected.
That's true.
Yeah.
I guess white still has the tempo though.
I
Yeah.
I kind of like the other position. Like this move undevelops the queen.
This is exactly what I was thinking. I was surprised that they played this.
Yeah, but okay, here's the thing. It's like, do you want to be a little worse in an end game, or do you want to be a little worse in a middle game? It's still like complicated, anything can happen.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't know.
But I mean,
But like, I don't know what like active plans black has in this position, so that is a
And
problem.
white's just gonna play bishop c3 to like
But actually,
threaten mates to pin the knight against the bishop, and then like
well, maybe, but like, but if you're black, you could
yeah, you're right.
e6.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
play e6 at some point.
knight h5 kind of prevents the mate threat.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, knight h5 is a threat here too.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not a threat, but like it's an idea. Yeah.
Well, you can't move and protect your b pawn, right? So
Well, I think
Yes.
either way,
So it is a threat.
I'm playing bishop c3 here, so that pawn's always protected. So if the knight moves, I'm just playing like queen e3 or getting out of the diagonal.
Yeah. That's probably a good move.
Yeah.
you could
Actually,
I mean,
all
rook
these
b1.
themes come up, so we could just probably play through the game because they all come up.
Okay.
We'll just play through it.
All right.
All right. Yeah, keep
So-
going.
I play.
This is what you played.
I play bishop c3.
And he did play knight h5. Okay, yeah.
It's like literally
Makes
this
sense.
happens.
And now queen d2, that kind of makes sense. And did he trade? No.
This move was really confounding to me, but I think the idea was that he gave up on developing the bishop through the middle and wanted to come out, maybe attack the c4 pawn. I don't know. It was very odd to me.
Yeah, I find that odd too. I mean, I guess he wants the bishop on b7.
No.
Right. I guess the other spots for the bishop aren't great.
Just keep on developing and
Yeah. D3 maybe was interesting. I guess here.
what? Well, I think the idea was that I just wanted to ask that knight questions. Like, do you want to get that pawn doubled over on the h file? Because I'm totally willing to come in and attack you if so. So this was a tempo-y move, right? So it kind of forces the knight to like retreat and kind of come back, and then I could even. I don't know. That was the idea.
So okay, so he's got to take the bishop. That makes sense. Queen takes, and now the knight is free. So yeah, sort of
Just
makes
kind of
sense.
developing moves. I wouldn't say there's anything too special in this phase.
Castle, bishop takes, and then what do you take back with? Yeah, okay.
Setting up some sort of pawn chain. This was very fun. Just because now all of a sudden this rook realizes that it doesn't have a lot of places to attack on that c file, and it becomes an interesting story for the next phase of the game.
Yeah. What about f5 though? Like just instead of like is black better off just
f5's an interesting choice, yeah. Yeah, f5 is definitely an interesting alternative, I think.
okay. So black's trying to double. You're defending it. Knight's trying to find a better spot. The bishop.
Now this one, I looked at some bishop d1 ideas to swing the bishop over to a4 to look at that diagonal. But honestly, the reason I played this was I wanted to maintain my sight of the c8 square. Because I felt that as long as they couldn't triple stack on the c file, I was in good shape. Like, that was kind of the point. And that's why I decided not to leave that diagonal, because I felt that c8 square was critical to Black's being able to create any kind of counterplay.
Yeah, but I mean, you have b3, right? Which makes that pawn really solid.
Well, you can still attack it though with like a6, b5 ideas, right? Like we use in your own pawns. It's tricky.
Yeah. Maybe
Salovich.
maybe a4.
What's that, Seth?
I was saying hello to someone in the chat.
Okay.
What is the cohort of this game? I'm in 13 to 1400.
Yeah.
I might be graduating. Let's see. I had a pretty good rating performance this weekend.
Nice.
I used to be 14 to 1500 and I went down, but that was before the training program.
You were not. Oh, not in the training program though.
UCSF, I was over 1400 and now
Yeah, but that's not. You're supposed to use the conversion.
I thought
Drew's the only
I
person
thought you
to-
could just use. I thought you could just use
No,
your
no, it's FIDE, so you have to convert it to.
FIDE.
Yeah, it's what.
Where this is in America? Oh, come on.
Yeah, but it's for everybody. You know, we're worldwide, Chess Dojo.
Fine.
But yeah. Anyway, we're in that range.
Actually,
13 to 1500 FIDE.
Technically, if I was going to convert right now, my FIDE is actually higher than my UCSF. So.
No, it's not. You don't.
It is. It literally is.
No, I know, but like if you're using USCF converts to like it's higher than a FIDE rating.
I'm just saying my FIDE is higher than my UCSF.
Well, which one are you using for your progress? Which one are
I
you?
don't know.
Come on, you got to use the chart.
I pick one.
Well,
Drew over
play
here.
USCF. When have you ever played a FIDE tournament?
Every time I go to the Mechanics Institute, they're all FIDE. Yep.
And your mechanics. So you have a higher rating at the Mechanics Institute than you do everywhere else.
I did so bad in Vegas last summer. That's really what it was. I did so bad in Vegas, and then FIDE didn't see that terrible play, so it was like, hey, okay, whatever.
What's your FIDE rating?
Like, I think it's like 1380.
Okay, well, either way, that's 13 to 1400, but
It's close though. Like, I mean, if I had all those Denver tournaments rated, if I had all those Denver tournament rated into my,
but those aren't
I would've
FIDE
done 1400.
tournaments. Those aren't FIDE rated.
I said if they were though, then I would be over 1400.
Yeah, but how could they
FIDE
be?
rated.
But how would you know? Because those people, you don't know what those people's FIDE rating was. You were playing their
Because of my
USCF rating.
performance.
Yeah, but your performance is on a USCF. It's a different pool.
Whatever. Fine.
You can't just say, oh, well, if you just give me the FIDE rating of my USCF points.
Anyways,
Anyway.
I feel like at one point I was playing at 14 to 1500 level, and now I feel like I am working back towards that. That's my opinion, and I could be wrong
Yeah.
here.
USCF.
Dojo
Drew's getting
training
demoted.
program.
All right, anyway.
Moving on. Okay, so you move the bishop.
Yep.
I'm in the 13 to 1400, and I have a higher rating than you, so I don't know what to tell you.
I said it was high. Mine was like 100 points higher earlier, so whatever.
Yeah, your provisional rating, yeah.
It was not provisional. I played
What was it? What was
I
your-
played over like 50 games before I moved to San Francisco.
What was your USC? Yeah, but what was your USCF peak?
Like 1430.
Okay, that's still less than the 1400 cutoff for the. All right. Anyway,
Drew's being demoted. He's the only one who's going
I
down.
demoted
Everybody else is going
myself.
up.
I demoted myself,
Yeah.
right?
he didn't get demoted. He was just in the wrong cohort.
I actually did officially go in originally as 1400 and then demoted myself. Because I did so
Yeah.
bad.
You just corrected yourself to the correct cohort.
Okay, so then
All right.
this
Yeah.
rook move happened.
Moving on.
And then b4 happened, and so like this is what's kind of cool about this position. Remember I was talking about playing bishop h3? Look how now there's like no available spots on the c file for the black, and it was like
There's one.
there's one, and now after that you're not able to stack anything, right? So it's like what I was basically the whole point for like what my strategy here was to just constrain black's ability to stack on the c file. I felt like from there, like I had a total positional squeeze, right?
Yo, yeah, you got a nice squeeze going.
So that was the point. And then I played
Quality
a4 to
squeeze.
counteract any sort of like weird pawn pushes. So they can't play like they can't play like some a6, b5, whatever, because I preempted that with a4. That's the logic there.
You're just taking all the space on the
Yep.
queen.
So
A4 is fine. It's fine. I don't know what was that your plan, was to play b5?
yeah, so the idea is that I get faster over to the a file. And so that I can basically, if they want to capture my pawn, then that's fine. Like I will just get over to a file. If they pass on through like they did in the game, then I'm not really concerned about my c file anymore, and I can keep on pressuring their king and use my open space.
Why aren't you? You're not worried about the c file?
No, because at this point, there's only one square that they can stack pieces on the c file.
Because you have so much space.
I just gave them that c7 square. That's it, right? Because c8, c6, and c5 are all covered. Well, c5 not as much anymore, but then the rook becomes terrible, as you'll see in the game.
But they could play knight e7.
But that still doesn't attack my pawn on c4.
It's 97.
It's a plan,
Sure,
right? That gives them access to c8.
Right. Well, I see what you're saying.
But also, it's to get the knight to e5.
Meanwhile, if they move that material away, I can start stacking my pieces up against their king. So you have to they have to balance. Do they want to try to attack me on the c file, or do they want to defend their king? Right. So that's the point.
I just want to plot my knight. Well, e5 I guess can be kicked, but if you have to play f4, I don't know.
Which is great.
It's a little
Here's my plan.
I'd
Here's
love
my
to
play
play f4. Give me an
Why?
reason.
H5, knight H7, knight F8, and then.
Oh dear.
That's so sad.
If my opponent is doing that and I can't smash them in the time it takes, I would be very frustrated.
Yeah.
Although, oh yeah, I remember this move. I don't like it.
You don't like it.
Yeah, no, I don't like that either.
Don't like it.
Interesting. I thought so. My whole idea was that I was just going to start blowing open their king. My thought was I've restricted all of their pieces over to kind of splayed out against the queen side, into the queen side. And now if I just start pushing pawns at that king, well, I've got the attackers, and where are the defenders?
But what if they play g5 and kill your bishop?
If they play g5, that's great. They just weakened the situation. I'm going to play f3.
Yeah, g5 is controversial, but g4 is also.
I'm going to play defend my pawn, and then play bishop back to f1 and swing the bishop over to d3, which then attacks the h7 square, which then I can develop some other pieces over onto the h file and start hacking away at the h7 pawn. So
yeah, I just don't like g5 is a bad move, but I don't really like g4. I don't really like g4 either.
It's a bad move now.
No, yeah. I just said it. I just but after considering it for 30 seconds, it's a bad move. But
it's not that bad. Sorry, what are you gonna do to counter?
He'll play
F4?
he can just play f4 though.
and then h6.
Yeah, look, you're weakening your
Yeah.
own king for me. That was my whole goal.
I know,
Seth.
but so are you.
Like, you're playing
But
into
your
my
bishop-
plan. But the difference is that I can quickly get my pieces over to the king side. There's
You can
no
move the
way.
bishop.
There's no way you can tell me that those black pieces are going to get over to the king side at any time at all.
Yeah, they're so cramped. But
Well,
still, if they can move the knight and they can like get like f6 or f5 in and cover their cover their 7th rank that way. Either way, if you start pushing things on your king side, if you start pushing the pawns in front of your king, they might be able to break open the center at some point. You never know. But also, like, what are you doing to this bishop?
it's a sad bishop.
So actually, the bishop, you'll see, I actually do something exactly with it. I bring it back to f1 and bring it over to d3 to attack the g6 h7 diagonal, with the idea of eventually, hopefully, it doesn't actually happen, but I wanted to bring up like maybe a piece.
Couldn't you have done that with couldn't you have done that playing g3 instead of g4?
Yeah, but this way I get to. I actually wanted to play g5 if given the time, given the time, and kick the knight and just start blasting open the king side. I wanted to push pawns like a regular king side rush and blow up. I wanted to get rid of those pawns because I felt like my pieces were going to get over there to the attack and get checks in much faster than black was going to be capable of defending against. That's my argument.
Yeah, your pieces are more mobile like than his. It's by like a lot. Yeah, someone in the chat saying that knight d7. They should have played knight d7 and what's it doing there?
I mean, yeah, but like it's like I feel like that's a fake outpost. It's like what is it seeing that's important, right? It's like one of those things like, oh, my knight's on an outpost, but there's no kings over there. There's no pieces there that are like actually important that are still going to be there. After
all your pawns are on light squares.
Right?
A4 pawn is the thing.
A4 pawn is
But
attacked.
I can just drop my queen back to c2, and I've got both of those pawns covered, no problem, right? Like queen on c2. Like, we're protected. My bishop's going to come to f1 to guard the c3 pawn. So it's not like there's any real, like, pressure that I have to worry about. And that knight is practically, like, there's like, ooh, it's on an outpost, but, like, okay, but what is it really doing, you know? That's my argument.
Yeah. Doing more than it is on f6.
Well, f6 is defending its king.
Yeah, we could say where's black's dark square bishop, but I mean,
like my whole point is this is about a king attack.
yeah, but like what they should be doing, I think the way to defend the king is not with the knight there, is to move the knight and get open the 7th rank and defend it that way. And then they could maybe and now, especially now you're flinging your own pawns in front of your king, they could open the center a bit and get some counterplay.
All right. All right.
Okay, so
Drew, there's a question for you.
Okay.
If you were gonna play b4 and a4, then why didn't you play b4 when black played rook c5 earlier?
d4? G4, you mean?
No, b4.
I did. That's how I kicked the rook from c5.
Oh, okay. I'm just relaying the chat.
I mean, like there was a rook on c5 and I played b4. I don't know.
Okay, well, there you go. I guess question answered.
I don't understand this move. I think rook c5 is not accomplishing anything.
I think what they want to do is play queen c7 and double it up and like say they're attacking.
To what end? It's still it's defended.
And then the knight, he wants to bring his knight to e5. Okay. That's my guess.
All right, but I'm just playing f4 all day. If they,
Yeah. I don't know.
But if he gets okay, so if he plays like knight d7 here, okay, it's your move. What'd you play?
g5.
Okay, so knight d7.
Nope.
Knight h5.
h5 is not. Yeah, I mean this would have been better, right?
I think that they were worried about about what I was throwing down, was attacking the king. And I think they wanted to keep their knight over there to protect, critical infiltration squares like on the H file.
Yeah, but chess is a concrete game.
I want to
Just
play
saying,
this
like,
position.
oh, my knight on h5, it looks nominally closer to my king than it does on d7. Doesn't mean, like, isn't how you make a good move.
No, I'm saying there's concrete important squares here. F6,
Hold on.
F6, and anything on the H file is now covered, right? With your knight on H5. There's no like tricky business up the H file if you're not.
I guess he's blockading the H pawn.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
concrete.
Yeah, I think
But it's stuck. It can't move.
Knight on the rim.
It's got.
Oh no, I guess it can fee in Keto. It can fee in Keto.
Yep.
Fee in
Keto
Keto.
knight.
Still,
Everyone, fee in Keto knight at
sad.
best.
I don't agree with the move, but I see why he's doing it, right?
I want to go. I want
true,
to
that's
go
fair.
back a couple moves, and then we should spar this position because I don't think your attack is as good as you think it is.
Okay.
I think the defense is a little weak.
Just wait,
The defense is for sure weak,
Well,
but
G4 was the controversy, right? Everybody
Yeah,
said G4 is the controversy.
G4 is nonsense.
Okay.
I think from this position.
All right. Yeah.
I don't think you're worse. I think you have such an immense space advantage that I would still take white.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you're inviting some problems.
Okay. Well, show me the problems.
For instance, is E6 immediately possible?
E6.
Yeah, because you cut off the diagonal of your bishop, right?
Sure. Go for it.
E6, but then Drew might play G5, so I don't know. But then you play E5. I don't know. But I don't know if that's what you want. You kind of want to open the center as he's attacking you.
Yeah, you're saying you were shutting down the diagonal and then you're opening up the diagonal again. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I took some space back, at least.
Yeah,
I fought back in the center.
Well, we can play it. We can play it. So E6. Oh,
Yeah, you can't play it.
It's going to do the same thing again.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Okay.
I can't
And
even
it's
catch
blinking.
it.
I don't even know how it's.
It's telling us that we blundered chess.com classroom.
What? This is so, ugh.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it with arrows.
This is too much. G4. I found G4.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a visualization exercise.
E6.
E6.
E5.
E5.
Are you guys playing
E5.
19-7?
No. You play E5 right away because it hits the rook, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Rook H7 or H4.
Okay. And then we can move the knight to knight D7.
Now 97. Okay. Now
Everybody has to visualize.
Bishop F1.
Okay, bishop F1. We're playing blindfold.
Okay.
We're playing arrow.
It's
chess.
arrow chess. Well, okay, so I think it's not. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not even sold necessarily on E5, but it just saw it as a possible. It was just a candidate that came to mind.
It gains some space, and I think you've got the knight can possibly still go to C5.
Yeah. Actually, it could go to C5. You could also play F6, and it could just come back.
Yeah.
You realize
F5,
there's
you
still a pawn on G5. Right?
F5 too. You could play F5
You realize
and if you
there's a pawn on
Ampesancio.
G5, right?
Yeah.
The
But I'm saying
queen-
F6,
Yeah.
and if you take it, I bring my knight back to F6.
Yeah. The queen defends it.
Okay. So wait, so you guys haven't decided what you're playing after bishop f1 yet?
After bishop f1?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, after bishop f1, maybe f5
f5?
Yeah.
or f6.
Great. Queen h3.
Arrow it.
Can't we just declare this equal?
Wait, no, wait. Oh, you're declaring this equal. How dare you?
Queen
Okay,
h3.
let's finish the analysis and then we'll come back and spar this because I think that could be fun.
Queen h3. Yeah, queen h3.
Oh, we are sparring. This is sparring with arrows.
If queen h3, I play knight c5 so that my rook defends h7.
Okay, we're not Hikaru. Let's just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Except the Hikaru, we would say like all that in 2 seconds, and then we'd be like, oh, but then if the.
Oh wait, isn't there bishop takes e6? No, bishop e6 check.
There's nothing on e6, but yes, there is bishop e6 check, but we just take it with our rook. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's a pawn on. Never mind. It's supported by a pawn.
Yeah.
Lost now.
There is bishop e6 check.
Oh wait, then is the knight on c5 at the moment?
The knight is on c5. No, you already played bishop f1, so.
Oh, I can't play that because my bishop's on f1.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. It's never happened. We'll come back to this. Okay, yeah, I think it's a bad move.
Bad move.
Okay.
c5.
G5.
e5.
H5.
We assume is the
Yeah.
e4.
So
F4.
F4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he did it.
Knight.
He did it. He got it in. He needs to now to stop f5, right?
Queen d3.
Insisting on f5.
Yeah.
F5.
I mean, he plays
plays
f5.
Up%.
Yeah, it looks mildly. F5 looked mildly suicidal.
Now here's the moment where I made a mistake. I played rook d e4 to just capture the e file, which seems natural. But
Sure.
the better move is actually, and I did some analysis, I'm pretty sure this move just wins. Pretty sure this move just wins. Because the idea is that like I can basically just crush through the structure at this point.
Okay, so if he takes
well, they don't have to take it though.
No, they don't have to take it.
Yeah.
You want to look at the take line first, or?
You see, I have a few moves in here. So
Okay. Let's go back.
So let's say not take. So like king f8, for instance.
Yeah.
Then rook d e4 anyways. And now I'm coming in this way. It's just a very solid like attack into the like it's spearheaded right into the middle, right?
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
E6 is like such a weakness. It's just
yeah. This move I think just wins. It's, I mean, I'm gonna just play. I can even look at like see, what did I look? F5 was an
F5
idea.
does look possible.
Then rook.
Oh.
It was going like this.
F5 for black. Yeah. If they don't.
My queen comes in now. Like, you know, there's.
I don't know why you played knight h5, but okay. I don't see like a lot of good moves, but I don't.
Knight h5 was played. Oh, I think it's
Yeah.
to just try to pick up this f4 pawn.
Okay, well
Because
that would
there's
be.
no other, like, what, we're going to play rook, maybe rook c7, maybe?
You can take the rook back from its stupid square.
And now it's broken again.
No.
I'm gonna put the rook on a square where the only place it can move is back to the square it came from. That's a good strategy. That's a good idea for your pieces.
Stop!
What is going on?
Anyways, I just like that move better than the immediate rook de4. Hey, we saved it. I'm just gonna play through the rest of the game and then
let's see the rest.
Seth.
I just like that they said, like, no, my rook has too many options. It has like 6 squares it can go to. I'm just gonna move it to a square where it only has one place it can go.
The idea, of course, right, is to put another
piece
behind it
to double.
and then
He's trying to double.
attack. That's the way they think they're coming into the position, and it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry.
But again, chess is a did you tell your opponent afterwards? Chess is a concrete game. How are you ever going to take my c4 pawn?
That's what I should have said, Seth. Just been a real dick. That would have been, yeah.
Come on, dude.
Ooh, that's.
I wanted to sack this bishop on f5. I was actually going to play this idea of playing my king all the way over to b3 because I have all the time in the world, and then sack my bishop on f5 maybe. It was kind of a funny plan, but... They blundered. This is the blunder.
pretty crass blunder here.
Yep. Then they blunder. But the weird thing is that I couldn't find a continuation after rook d7 that concretely was just winning for me. And I felt like my position was so good here, but I still can't find the winning 1-2 punch. I find a lot of positions that are positions, but I'm never confident. I'm ooh, I'm just winning, right? So I don't know what the move is here to just win. And that's what's so tricky about this whole situation. It's not easy. So just wanted to point that out.
It's not. It's not.
It looks like I'm totally crushing. I have all the space. Black's pieces are all backed up. My king has the freedom to go do whatever it wants. But in the end, how do I break into this black position?
I don't. That's why it was a little controversial for you to lock up especially on light squares, to lock up that queenside structure like that.
You think that? So you think that was a mistake, possibly?
Possibly, yeah. It's pretty committal.
Any ideas?
What did eval bar say here? It seems. I
haven't turned it on.
Okay, that's fair. It seems equal here, right? It's because I think black can just kind of hold the position, say to white, okay.
I don't know if it's equal. The only thing black can do is just sit on it, and maybe they can sit on it, but maybe they can't. I don't know.
Well, unless white can find a way to force it, then it's equal.
So there's this idea of bishop e2, and just h5 to just keep on.
Yeah, your bishop. Yeah. That's. You need h5. You need to get h5 in.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it even bringing my king up to h3 with the plan of coming in behind the pawn?
No. You should. Well, you play bishop e2 immediately, but they might play just h5 themselves.
If black can't do anything, then yeah, you've got time.
Oh, they can't play. They can't play h5 because why
not?
Can he play knight h5?
If they play h5.
Oh, knight h5. Knight h5 is tricky. No, they can't because the rook just takes on g6 or queen takes g6.
Queen takes g6. Wait, what?
There's a pawn there. No. Right in this position. Knight h5.
If you play knight h5.
Oh, well, actually, knight h5. Bishop takes.
Bishop f5.
Maybe.
No, bishop e. It's white's move here, guys.
It is white's move here.
Oh, okay.
So you play bishop e2.
Bishop e2, yep.
And knight.
Then you take it if they play knight h5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So bishop e2.
It doesn't it's the question is, does it work? It's not.
Bishop e2. I think they have to play h5 because if you play h5 yourself, then yeah, I think you're winning.
We knew this was gonna happen. I don't know.
Blunder.
It
But
good
rookie
to look
seven,
at. So do you guys think white is real winning? So Seth and I seem to think that white is real winning chances, and then Soroka's not quite sure that that's the case. Is that where you're
I
at?
mean,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
difficult.
it's difficult. Yeah, I like your idea with bishop e2 and trying to push here.
Also, it wasn't my
Bishop
idea.
E2.
It was forward, yeah, in chat. So credit
Although
to
bishop
forward.
e2, h5.
Knight h5, then bishop takes h5.
No, not knight h5. Never knight h5. If you play bishop e2 and black plays h5, maybe you can play bishop d3. You just go back, and maybe you can try sacking on f5.
After the pawn's like, okay, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah. Are you getting in? I mean, the knight here does a good job of defending.
Does a pretty good job.
I mean, you can never use these squares.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, the rook is on d7 right now, protecting the queen, so the knight's not pinned to the queen.
Yeah, I mean,
It's surprisingly
Yeah, that
annoying.
sack is no good.
Wait, is there a Zug Swan?
No.
Because like,
Whoa.
because like,
Yeah. Because they have no squares.
yeah, like, what are they gonna start? Like, I guess the knight could just move though, right? Like knight h7 even? No, because then we're assuming after h5 is played by black, then the g6 square hangs. So the knight has to stay. The knight's pinned to the pawn now on g6.
So, is there no?
Oh, Queen h8. Queen h8. Actually, I had looked at this earlier. Queen h8 is a tempo. That black is always allowed to play.
Oh yeah, they can shuffle between d8 and h8.
Yeah.
Is there does chess.com still have just like live analysis that's not the classroom? Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
Where's Dridman?
Well, let's get your game up. We've looked at this one long enough.
yeah, let's not use classroom though, because that's going to go horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what else can we use?
Can we all get into an analysis together still?
That's what I'm saying.
You
used to be able to do that.
Yeah, I think you can.
Let's try. You go to analysis.
Yeah.
And do you want to send me your PGN?
Yeah, I'll put it in Discord. Yeah, this bishop sack doesn't work. Or yeah, there might have been no breakthrough there. Yeah, but I don't see how to like add people or anything like that on analysis.
Okay. Now we go to yeah, that's kind of the problem, huh? Well, there's my screen, I guess.
So we have to watch it on the see, this is if you would have shared your screen,
yeah.
we could have. Oh well. All right. Okay, this is my game. I'm white. Drew's playing through it. Okay, so, oh man, it's so small on my screen.
So I get the classic Rogozin style kind of thing. Oh, except if they play b6. Queen's
No, it's
Indian
not.
defense.
It's not a Rogozin at all. It's a Queen's Indian defense.
Well, if they played d5, it'd be Rogozin.
Turn the engine off.
Oh, apologies.
Um,
I was saying, like, I here would play d5,
Yeah.
and then it would be a Rogozin.
you would play, d5.
Yeah.
Well, white doesn't have to go for a Rogozin, but yeah.
I think it's a Rogozin
Anyway.
as soon as black plays d5 in this position, though. Versus
No,
b6.
Rogozin is bishop b5 or bishop b4 and queen's gambit decline with the knight on c3. That's the Rogozin.
Huh. Okay, maybe I have to look up my definitions, because
Yeah.
I just thought that it was after, like, you played knight
That's-
f3 and I played d5.
That's right, Charlie. He's trying to Anyway, this is not a Rogozin at all, and Drew would have tried to play a Rogozin in this position,
is
but
what I
it's
would play.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I could offer the Rogozin by playing knight c3, or I could not.
Ah.
But it doesn't. Yeah.
So that's the
And then you would play,
Rogozin. I thought-
and then bishop b4.
I
But yeah,
guess
white doesn't have to play knight c3 there. They could exchange. They could do
Right.
any number of things.
I guess
they
I
could
didn't
play-
know when they officially titled it, is the thing.
They could play like a Catalan. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
There's
Anyways,
a dumb. Anyway,
b6 is played.
b6. This is called the Queen's Indian, but as Charlie said, it doesn't really matter. The idea, obviously, is the fianchetto of the bishop.
Variation. Check.
Yeah.
Now, it seems
Yeah,
like...
I played G-
Yep, that's what I would play.
Yeah, bishop b4 is a little weird. I guess it's not weird. It's the third most move, but I've never seen it. I've seen it before. I've seen it without b6, but I've never... Without b6, it's the Bogo Indian, but I've never seen it in this order. And then the retreat, I looked quickly at the database as I was loading it, and it's been played, but it was new to me. New-ish. I mean, like, it's similar to lots of other positions. But what I thought was weird is that he went for this bishop a6 move, which, again, is played, but is also very rare. And this bishop a6 idea is common, but I feel like it's weird to play bishop b4 check, block, and then retreat, and then go for bishop a6 for the reason of the move I played. But then when you look in the database, there's like only like 2 or 3 games of people that played my move. But I thought my move was really strong here. Well, I mean, I didn't know if it was strong. It was a little controversial, but yeah, so I played knight e5 because it just looks like I can for free, basically, right?
What's
And
what's
I
the
figured he
idea
would-
of d6?
And I thought and if you played c6, I thought I was happy. I'm like,
D6.
okay, what d6?
6. Is it e6?
No, I'm saying
this
d6.
position?
Just
Oh,
kick
sorry,
the knight.
d6.
Ask the knight
Yeah,
what
hangs
it
a
was
rook.
doing.
d6 hangs a rook.
E6 hangs the rook. Okay.
Okay. That's a good point.
So I figured he either had to play. Yeah. I calculated knight c6 is
Knight
no
C6.
good here.
Yeah.
Knight c6 is terrible, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's either c6 or d5. And I thought c6 looks bad. C6 just looks bad. But I guess c6 is like the move in the database. But I mean, I was like, that's why I played it. I'm like, well, if I make him play c6 and I get a knight to e5, I'm like, why would that be bad?
Well, the knight's not there permanently, right? Like, it's going to get kicked again.
Is it though?
What about d5?
The d6 move, eventually,
But how are you ever going to play d6?
D6.
D as in David.
Yes.
How are you ever going to play d6?
Why? I mean, you just play bishop back to b7 and then play d6.
Bishop back to b7
you
hangs the
lose it.
bishop.
Yeah. It hangs. You just capture the free bishop.
Oh no, I'm saying after you've played c6. So c6, d6, for instance. That's what I'm talking about. Like playing c6 and d6.
Yeah.
Okay. So you play c6,
Right.
then I get a move. Then you play bishop b7, then I get another move.
Yeah, I think we could agree that black is wasting a lot of time there.
It's sort of, but it doesn't feel like they're not developing. I mean, it feels like it's kind of a hippo structure, right? Like where they're just sort of pushing a few pawns, getting a few pieces slowly, kind of like maneuvered. Like it's not like they're like getting trapped. You know what I mean?
I mean, the hippo's a trash opening. So what are you talking about?
I mean, it's really hard for like
This isn't a hippo either.
It's really
It's
hard
not a
for
hippo.
IMs to crush like the hippo. That's kind of the reason that people like to play higher rated players. Like they'll just play the hippo.
Well, this isn't a hippo at all. So
I was bringing it up because I was saying it feels like that style of play, though. That's what I'm talking about. The style of like
it's slow, but like
just kind of
okay,
like
but
maneuver slowly, just sort of getting some structures built.
yeah, I guess that is the way they play it because c6 was the move in the day. But I thought c6 would be bad here because if c6, if you ever play d6, I mean, right now you would hang the pawn, you'd hang the c pawn, so you have to bring the bishop back.
Or you can play queen c7, and then you have the double protection, and then you can play d6. That actually allows you to develop a piece too.
But queen c7 runs in the other queen c7 bishop f4.
Okay, now d6.
And there's nothing.
I don't know what the problem is. Like I'm just chilling.
Yeah, maybe. I just didn't. I mean, I saw c6 as a possibility. I didn't think it was like terrible, but I didn't think it was good because your bishop doesn't really belong on a6. I mean,
it's just slow development from black, but it's not like creating weaknesses. You know?
yeah, maybe that's what I overlooked. I just didn't think c6 was very. I mean, I was doing this blind during the game. I was just like, if he plays c6, like fine, that's like a square that the knight can't go to, and he's gonna block his own bishop on the long diagonal. If he ever pushes his d pawn, the c pawn's gonna be backwards, and it's like, I just thought it was good for me. Anyway, I think knight e5 is a perfectly good move, and I think c6 is maybe, I guess, the response. He didn't play that. He played d5, which I figured he would after I looked at it. I was like, he doesn't have any good moves. And then I like let me look a little longer because, knight e5 felt a little controversial. And I was like, oh, he can play d5.
This does seem like a problem. This does, yeah. Exactly. Queen a4. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't play queen a4.
I didn't play queen a4. I could have.
I guess knight e7.
A bit.
Knight e7. Whatever.
Hey,
Queen a4.
you just went.
Queen a4 should have been considered, yeah.
No, but just knight d7. Oh, except that the bishop.
No, knight d7 hangs the bishop. He's got to play c6.
Yeah.
But now that loses the c pawn. Oh my god, yeah. So I missed that. Queen a4.
Well, you could play the other knight. You could play the other knight to d7 though.
King f8.
Yes. Yeah, he could play knight f to d7.
Knight f d7.
Okay.
Actually, he could play knight f d7. It looks bad though. If he plays knight f d7, I think we can say that's a good one.
Yeah.
Also, if he plays knight f d7, then you can take on d5. You can take twice on d5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's crushing.
Woo!
Yeah. So anyway, I just played this game today. Obviously, I haven't looked at it. Queen a4 is a big miss. Yeah. Queen a4, c6, you take it forward.
Yeah,
Queen a4,
other than
c6,
that, the best move is what? King f8.
king f8, yeah.
Sad.
Awkward.
Oh, king f8. Yeah, that's terrible. That's a terrible. Oh, man. That's why you don't play d5. That's why you have to play c6.
Uh,
So I was right in my original analysis because I was almost going to play it and I was like, hold on, I was like, just hold on a second, just double check. And I was like, what else? Like, what would you do if you're black? And I'm like, oh, a d5 is also an option. Maybe because I saw the d5 when he played d5, I was just like, I just sort of like was like, okay, yeah, I saw that you would do this. Instead of like thinking again when he played d5. Because, it's the opening, and it's already been a little bit weird, so I've already thought a little bit. So it's like after I saw what move he was going to play, I just start to play quickly. But yeah, if I would have stopped and thought for a second here,
Queen
I could have
a4 is
found
pretty
Queen a4.
mean.
I mean, it's a check. It's a check.
Checks, captures, and attacks.
If queen, okay, if queen d7, hold on. Yeah, show that for forward. So go back. So if queen a4, c6.
Oh, c6. Oh, okay.
Yeah, c6.
Knight takes.
Knight takes. He said queen d7 if
That's an idea. Oh no, because then nope, that doesn't work.
yeah, I don't think it does.
Oh, actually, no, the knight's pinned to the queen now.
Yeah, that's the point. But okay, cd.
CD knight takes.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's actually annoying for you. Now black's better.
Yeah.
I think we can agree black's
Still, it should have been
better.
calculated. Okay, but yeah.
Because they're developed.
Well, they're winning a piece.
They win a piece.
Yeah, they're winning your knight.
Oh shit.
That's the problem.
Oh, that's her. Well, not. Let's see. Bishop takes.
Yeah.
Pawn takes. There's got to be something here.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but
There's got to be something here. Is there no way to save this knight?
You could
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's completely trapped.
It's not trapped. I mean, it's pinned, but yeah. There's no good way to break it.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
Wow, wait, so queen a4 is a blunder?
No, queen a4 isn't a blunder. Knight takes c6 is a blunder.
Oh, so you play like... Okay, now you're supposed to play like... I don't even know. C takes?
Yeah, now you can play c takes. Maybe.
But you're not getting anywhere. Because they'll play E takes.
Knight c3. Just develop.
And then...
They are. It is annoying. It's still annoying for... It's annoying. Yeah, you could castle. It's annoying for black because they can't develop their knight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have to play bishop b7, basically.
Or they could play queen... I mean, they've got ideas like queen c7 will be fine.
Yeah. No, they still need to...
There's also
They still need to move the bishop in order to develop the knight.
That's true. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair though, the knight on c3 is the only thing that's protecting the bishop from coming to b5 and attacking the queen. So in the same way, that knight's not going to go anywhere either.
The knight on c3?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
It's kind of just a clogged up position in general, I guess is my point. Ooh, maybe B5.
Yeah, but
Ooh, B5. B5. That's an idea.
Well, we could actually. It's funny. It's funny we should go through the game because I do play Queen A4 later, so this sort of happens.
I'm just saying one quick way out of this for black is to just play B5 at some point.
Yeah, but B5 happens in the game, and I think it's a bad move.
Okay. All right.
So just go back to the game.
Cool. Back to
Knight C6 might work now. I don't think so. B5 is a terrible. Yeah, that's. I thought B5 was where my. So yeah. So I thought he had the actually. Yeah, I thought Bishop B7 was necessary there. I didn't see what else he was gonna. How else he was even gonna play. So he doesn't bring it. Yeah.
Kaleidoscope guy thinks it's a strategic plunder.
Yeah. So Bishop B7 is necessary because he can never develop his knight until he does, basically. And then what do I play? Yeah, okay. Rook C1, normal.
Oh, this is it. You're getting your queen out to A4, but without the check. Now B5.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about Queen A4, but yeah, okay. But when he played B5, I was like, yeah, great. Because okay, so the reason I played Queen A4 was again because his knight he can't get his knight out. So I'm just like being annoying, not letting him get his knight out.
Right.
But maybe he could have with like that whole like queen anyway. But then he played B5. So and I was like, if he plays B5, that's great. I mean, that's look at his bishop. Look what he just did to his bishop.
Yep. I mean, there is still the C8 to. There's an idea of like playing bishop out and trading off your bishop and that.
You can put it to A6, then to B7, and then back to where it started.
No, the other way. C8, back to where it started immediately. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right.
He went A6, then he went B7, then he could go back to C8.
Pretty much. Well, the idea is to then get the queen to C8 behind the bishop, and then trade off your fianchetto.
How can the queen and the bishop both be on C8?
After you play the bishop out one more move.
It seems like wasted tempos.
Where does the knight go?
D7?
You just put the bishop on D7.
Not necessarily. The bishop could have been on E6.
Oh, okay, I see. All right.
Or actually F5 for that matter.
But you're gonna undevelop the bishop again? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know what the bishop's doing now.
Yeah, that's why B5 is a terrible move.
No disagreement. I've never disagreed with you.
Yeah. So anyway, I go back. Probably thought way too long on like, and then F4. I don't know.
It seems like a. Although I will say your bishop now kind of sucks too. Your D2
Which one?
bishop. Actually, neither of your bishops are great.
My light square bishop's about to rip.
It's just staring down the same diagonal as like two pawns, right? That stare right back at it.
Yeah, but I just played. I'm gonna play E4.
That's fair.
This move. So this is a little bit. I will say the one thing I was unhappy with this move. It's a good move, but I didn't. And I spent time on it, and then I missed his obvious like candidate reply. It's not a good move, I don't think.
C5.
But the fact is, like, I didn't even like he plays B4, which should have been like an obvious thing that I calculated, I didn't.
What about C5 though?
C5 I did calculate. Now, do I remember what I calculated? No. But if c5, c5, I think, yeah, c5,
You're gonna take on
knight
d5.
b5, knight b5, yeah.
And then, let's say pawn takes. Yeah, there's a lot to look at here, right? Yeah, it's a deep line, huh?
c5.
Now, d takes e.
DC.
DC. Okay.
Well, wait, hold on. Actually, I don't know.
This is complicated. This is really complicated stuff.
Yeah, it is for sure. There was lots to calculate here,
This is
except
not easy.
no, not DC. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I am curious.
What did
what
I
the moves
think
are
about
on
with
this line.
C5? With C5, what did I think? Trying to
Are you
recapture.
sure? Are you sure your response was knight takes b5?
No, I'm not.
It could have been knight takes d5.
I could have miscalculated this too.
Or
but-
it was e takes d. This is all very complicated. everything's capturable. What do
Oh,
think?
you know what it was?
Okay.
It was is this it? Or I can't remember if it was this position or like another position. It was maybe possible to take on d7 and push e5 or something like that. Doesn't seem quite right here though, does it? Maybe not here.
This is
Maybe DC, and then when they take with check, just move your king, and then the B pawn is hanging, and
Wait, so
the D pawn.
what's your move for white here?
Maybe if you take C5.
Take c5. Okay, now there's gonna be d takes e.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I thought the whole point was you were gonna take bishop with check.
Take bishop.
I thought you were
what
gonna play
about
bishop C5 check.
C6 here?
No, I thought you were gonna play bishop C5 check.
Oh, that's actually
Yeah.
another move.
Yeah. That's why would you play this move?
Because I want to take over the diagonal with that bad bishop. It's now who has the bad bishop?
Yeah, but
That's
It's
the
check.
argument. But
This
I hear
doesn't-
your point. We
doesn't work.
can go with the check.
Yeah, go with the check because C6 wins a piece here. So, and then yeah, I guess King H1 is the only move.
Now d takes e. This looks pretty good.
D
for
takes
black.
E, then knight. Yeah, well, if D takes E, knight takes.
Knight take.
Knight take.
Yeah.
Yeah, knight takes.
Okay. This is not simple stuff. Oh, rook AC. Ooh, this is good. Rook AC8. Just put some revealed attack pressure on the queen. Man, this is not. There's a lot of lines here. There's so many moves.
Yeah, for sure. But here the problem with this one is, as happens in the game, is a queen B3 right here. And this, if you play rook C8, I play queen B3.
Bishop G5.
Now, I don't think you have time to take that. Oh, that's snazzy. I didn't see that. Yeah, that's a pretty good move.
I don't know. I feel pretty good as black right now.
Yeah. I don't know that. Yeah. Maybe I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think taking on C5 was right. Well, I don't know. It was controversial.
What
for
are
sure.
you have any thoughts,
It's-
Soraka?
Yeah. What about knight f6? I see Baron suggested that as well.
Knight F6 where?
Go back a couple. Yeah, here. Knight f6. Okay, forward 2 after rook c8.
Oh yeah, rook c8.
Oh,
Yeah,
knight,
yeah.
oh, knight takes f6 here. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
because
Oh, that's nice.
there's a long chain of pieces supporting each other, right?
Oh,
So
this
you want
is,
to
yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
start
That's
to
nice.
you
Oh,
start
that's
to
good.
undermine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but I guess you could play gf.
Yeah, that's a compromise. If you play the knight, then
Ooh, oh, yeah,
If
because
you
the
play
knight's
knight,
under
then you
attack, so
lose. You
even
lose
though
the
the bishop's
bishop.
hanging, the knight's under attack. Oh my gosh. This is complicated stuff, guys.
But if this doesn't look playable. I mean, here here the bishop is hanging on b7.
Yeah, but so is the knight.
Yeah, but look at your
And
king.
there's exposed like there's still exposed attacks on the queen.
Well, okay, here you could throw in knight
bishop.
f7. You could throw in knight f7 here.
Well, the bishop takes with check though.
That's true. Yeah.
So maybe take the bishop first.
So
Bishop
take the
b7.
bishop. Okay, now
Takes
I'm gonna
yeah,
play,
takes a bishop. If you
now
take the
rook
knight, I
c7.
take the rook.
Rook c7.
Yeah.
Rook c7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I throw in knight f7.
Or even take the knight, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, take the knight. Yeah,
you
just
can't
take the knight.
you can't take both pieces at the same time. So just take.
Yeah, just take the knight, Drew. Yeah.
Okay.
And retreat the bishop.
Yeah.
I still have another like a trick up my sleeve. That's what I'm saying. So
Okay. So bishop g2.
G2.
All right, let's see your trick.
Working. Bishop b3.
Bishop b3.
That
Queen c7.
Queen c7. Yeah.
Oh shoot! Because nice man. Okay, fine. All right. Wow. Man, that's some good stuff.
Uh-oh. We're stopping short on our calculation. What did we miss, Baron?
Yeah, there's so much to calculate, okay? Like,
Maybe we stopped short. We're still going.
I don't know.
Hopefully we got the right line.
What
Hopefully
line
we
are
got.
we talking about here?
Oh, that was good. That was good. No, I think we got it.
Kaleidoscope guy, I guess knight f7 would also probably be good, but
that was
this
the
is
line
just a
that we
clean
just showed
piece
was
out.
good for white, so I don't know. Like I don't know what the point is. Like we're already there, right?
We can go
Knight
back and
f7.
look at knight f7.
Yeah. You guys want knight? You wanted to take on f7 instead of taking the knight. You wanted to take a pawn and expose
didn't
the
we do
king
that?
instead of just.
Let's go back and look at it.
Oh, right.
Wait. But hold on.
This one.
This is one of those things people do. It's like if both moves win, you only need one win.
Oh, no, this is what's so dirty about this. Ouch. This is just brutal.
Okay.
Is it winning?
Is it more winning than the one we just looked at?
I mean, you're gonna mate probably in like 3 moves, so I would say yes. The other one was like getting a piece. This is like a mate. So
Maybe.
I
Where's the
guess
mate?
it's not mate.
It's not?
No.
Feels
You only
pretty
have
darn
one queen.
close.
Where's the mate?
I don't know what king. Where are you going? King F8.
Okay, let's start with king f8, and then what do you play?
Mate.
I guess.
Ooh,
You've got
bishop
d5.
Yeah.
okay.
Bishop, that is a mate, but I mean, like,
Yeah. You've got a lot to defend there.
yeah, that's mate.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
mate.
that will be mate.
I mean,
Okay.
and then your other option is what? King
King
E6.
e6. Yeah.
Yeah,
king e6.
that's not going to be mate at all. No way. What?
King
Rook
E6.
E1.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
This is over.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
So
That
many
is
ways
much
to
better
win.
than winning one piece. I will contend that is better than winning a piece.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, it's better. It's better. Both are good, but yeah.
Okay, but hold on. Wait, there's more we didn't look at. Knight
Okay.
f7. The king is not obligated to take the knight.
That is true,
Oh.
but I think you're hitting the queen. So then the queen has to move.
So then I'm just gonna do like, ooh, no, I'm gonna play bishop d5. Actually, no, yeah, you are hitting the queen. Yeah, I'll take that. That's
Black's
good enough.
move.
Queen e7.
It's black's move.
A queen e7.
It's black's move.
Right. Okay, bishop d5.
Yeah, bishop d5 looks
d5 or
pretty scary.
all right.
This is all winning. I don't know why we're looking. Let's go back to the
Yeah.
game.
Let's move on.
All right.
Let's go back.
Playing some sort of.
I'll buy it. I'll buy
All
it.
right. I don't even know. I don't even remember what we were looking at.
We looked at the C5 idea.
Oh.
It was C5. My
C5.
C5 idea. But they played B4 instead.
So if c5, wait, hold on. Just look for 1 second, just to remind me. It was c5, and then what was the response by white? What led to that?
I think you. What did you do? You took a knight takes f7, but that was later. I don't think it was knight takes b5.
Can you look at the thing? Like
D
it's
takes
very
c5.
small.
D takes c5. I think.
No, that wasn't the dc5. dc5 was bad, we said.
Okay.
So c5.
It must have been knight takes b5. Oh! No, I'm pretty sure it was knight takes b5. I think that was the knight takes b5.
Knight takes b5? Yeah, maybe. Actually possible also in if they play c5. I think maybe this was it. Was knight takes d5.
Okay, with
If
knight
they play
takes knight.
Pawn takes.
It's an interesting position.
So c5, knight d5, knight d5, e d5. And and I'm threatening and then if you do that, then I have d6 looks good. d6 looks like it wins a piece. Bishop's hanging.
Okay, just
Bishop
take the
d7.
bishop.
If you take the bishop, I take your bishop.
Okay, then my queen.
Hitting the queen.
Then my queen takes the pawn.
Then I take your other bishop. King takes g7, and I think I won. I'm not always the best at counting here, but I think
There's
white's
a
up a
lot of
bishop.
pressure still, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Okay, well, if there's some like nebulous pressure, but I can be up a piece, I take the piece.
You're up a piece,
Now
yeah.
do I get mated? Sure, but like I mean,
Yeah,
it's up a
I
piece.
was wondering if there was a way to open up that king, but I don't think there's going to be quite enough to open him up.
I mean, it's a little sketchy because the light square bishop was super important with all my pawns covering dark squares, but like, it's
worth it. The piece is worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, here this allows queen f5, which protects the knight, which was.
If you play that, also in this position, if you play that move, I just swap the queen for 2 rooks.
That's fair. With actually picking up. Well, I guess now knight.
And then the knight has to go to
f8
to stop me. Yeah.
Ooh.
So.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, wait. But then there's actually queen b7 checks the king and the rook, so you have to quickly move the rook off that square. Watch out for tactics.
Takes.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Gotta be careful of your tactics.
Yeah, hopefully
but you've got rook c6 blocks it.
Oh, it's just. I'm not saying that
That's
there's
true,
not stuff
too.
to do. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying
okay,
it's a threat.
It's dumb anyway. This isn't worth looking at.
This is. I'm just saying
All
this
right.
is. That's brilliant. Oh, I see what you're saying. Rook c6 blocks the check with the rook. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and defends
Slick.
it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Anyways, getting back to the game.
Yeah.
Knight e2. Because b4 was played instead. Then
Yeah. So b4. Okay. So b4 I missed, but b4 is it's not that good because wait, hold on. So I just want to show he played DE in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Like obviously he played b4 to play, but like he needs to think about it here because I think he missed some of the implications.
Well,
He's like, oh yeah.
I think mainly because chess is concrete, right, Seth?
Well, he was playing very concretely here, but he just didn't calculate. He stopped short as us scrubs tend to do. Because he was just like, oh, I kick the knight off and I win the pawn on e4, right? He's like, oh, he blundered a pawn. But yeah, that's. I mean, I think b4 wasn't very good, but I think DE was. I think DE makes it. Well, actually, what else are you going to play? He played. No, he shouldn't have played DE. Shouldn't have played DE. He should have. If he wanted to take it, he should have taken it with his knight. Yeah. Maybe knight e4.
I don't know. No. If you take with your knight, then just bishop takes, queen takes, and white's up a clean pawn.
No.
Right?
If you take with the knight, bishop take. Yeah. Well, no, it's just a trade. Wait.
I don't know why I thought that white was up a pawn. They're not. It's just fine for white. It's good for white.
No, wait, no, that does win. Wait, does that win a piece? I don't know what the heck I don't know. Anyway, DE was not right.
And we will see why, because you play.
So DE, yeah, he wanted yeah.
You play queen.
I guess he wanted to swap off the bishop. He's like, oh, now he has to retake with the bishop. That's what he wanted. He wants to get rid of my light square bishop. But I'm not taking that stupid pawn. I got that pawn will fall. But like, look at his pawns. They're all like, okay, he has one extra one, but I mean, first he has to defend f. The only move I saw was rook f8, and he played it. And now I'm hitting, and this is a double attack because it hits b4, and c6 is also hanging. So I took c6. I don't know if that was right, but I did it. I was like, I couldn't decide, and I was like, eventually I was like, well, you got to do one. No, there was a lot of things I thought about in that position, but this seemed good. I didn't see queen a5, but I didn't see his next move, actually. So I got a little bit lucky that it doesn't waste me. But so I just doubled on the
fancy.
Total control of the open file.
Oh, he's having fun now.
Yeah, so I mean, this position is great for white, obviously, but it's only because. But it could have been. It could have been. I missed. I did miss queen h5, which could have been dicey because my knight has like no square. My knight literally has no squares. But queen d1, I think, takes care of it. Luckily, I got a bit lucky there. But it was like a good reminder.
Carefully avoid. I mean, this knight g4 is the real threat too, right?
Yeah, this is
Well,
second
yeah,
turn.
that's knight g4 is why you can't play. I'd rather play queen e3, I guess, in an ideal
But then
world,
you
but
get
then knight
forked and you
g4.
can't get out of mate.
Knight g4, yeah, then you lose your queen. So, queen d1 is the only move. And knight g4 he played, but it's dumb because you just play h3 and he goes back.
Well, it
Yes.
weakens, it tenderizes the king a little bit.
No, I think knight g4 was a bad move. I think it lost
Why
time.
isn't tenderizing the king good?
He's not.
Look at G3 for instance now. That's a weakness right in front of the king.
What do you think my next move is?
G4.
Yeah.
But like now that makes H3 weak.
No, it doesn't. That's what
Or
the light
H4.
square.
I mean
That's what the
H4.
bishops do.
H4.
Yeah, the dark squares are a little weak.
Like if you're
but
pushing
dark
pawns in
squares
front
are-
of your king, you're
but-
weakening your king.
But I
That's
have the
like
bishop.
basic.
I have the bishop
still,
pair.
you still have your dark bishop, so it's not so bad. Like bishop
Yeah.
e1.
And like,
Or actually, you can play the queen back and then the bishop forward first, even too, maybe to infiltrate a little bit. Maybe.
after what?
Well, I guess it's still blocked by the knight. That's unfortunate.
He doesn't have any time for that. I'm just
Yeah.
gaining space and my piece. I'm dominating the open file.
Yeah.
I'm taking over both sides of the board now, basically.
Kind of like my game, huh?
Yeah.
Except mine's locked.
Yeah. So I don't think knight g4 was good. No. I think he lost. I think he lost a lot of time here.
Got it.
So, but
Ooh, disconnects the rooks.
yeah, okay, that was so here. So here, I don't think his position's good, but I think it's playable. And then knight c5 is just that's. So we both had about 14 or 15 minutes left. It was a 90 plus 30 game, and
Oh, this loses 2 pieces for a rook.
this was just
Yeah.
I guess this was just like a panic move. He didn't need to do this.
Because you're gonna just trade off a rook for 2 pieces.
Rook c5.
Because I was a little worried. I almost didn't want to play b3. I was like, should I just let him take on a2? But I couldn't see a good enough and just to get activity and his queen. If it wants to put his queen over there, then I would just bring all my stuff. But I didn't see the exact sequence. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, just take a second to play b3, and then he plays knight c5, and I was like, what the hell is that? I was freaked out for a second. It totally caught me off guard. I panicked for a minute. I was like, oh my god, did I miss this? What the hell's going on? I was like, wait, I just take it. And I got his point of the pawn does not with the pawn, obviously, losing the rook, but yeah, I just take with the rook, and this was not a good move by me. d5, I don't think.
D5.
It was unnecessary. d5 is very unnecessary here.
I get it, though. You just want to keep on pure
But
position.
I'm very lucky to not be blundering a bishop.
To what?
Because
to queen
to
b6.
queen b6.
Queen b6.
yeah, and so it works because everything is very defended, but it's they're tied by loose
Wait,
strength.
what is
And
the
it does
defense to queen b6?
queen d4. Well, it happens, so just go forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
just
Nice.
barely holding.
Yeah, but it just barely holds.
Wait.
d5 was silly. It was a silly decision.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
Rook c1's a blunder.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes. It looks right, but because I can't, obviously you can't take it, right?
Right.
But after king h1, now he has to trade queens, because he doesn't want to trade queens, obviously. Yeah, so now this just forces a queen trade. So that was rook c1 was a mistake. Maybe not
Why
blunder,
does he
but
have
definitely
to trade queens?
because now his rook is because now if he moves his queen, to avoid the queen trade, then his rook is hanging.
If he moves the rook, you
Yeah.
can force the queen trade.
Nice.
Yeah, he could move it. He could move his rook, and I would trade queens. But either way, the queens are coming off.
I guess it's playing for tricks is what they call it.
Yeah, and go a little bit more. He played on. It was before lunch too. I was like, I'm a never resigner, but I was like, come on,
Oh, come
because
on.
this was a long game, and like I'm like, we're not gonna have time for lunch before the next round. Just resign. Not here, but like you'll see. Okay, yeah. This was like the last little bit. This move was I was pretty happy with this. Rook E2. Go back or don't.
Yeah, this is.
So
Yeah, this is.
Rook D2. Oh,
Rook,
to give you the
no,
force.
Rook E2. Rook E2. Rook E2 is nice. Well, because I set him up for the skewer.
Oh,
Jesus,
this right
Drew.
here.
All right. So I set him up for the skewer, but you have to go back to E2, otherwise he can pin your bishop.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then you just trade off the remaining material.
Yeah. Now I was up an exchange. Now I'm just up or I wasn't.
Oh, he
what was
hasn't
it?
resigned yet?
No, yeah. Then just ignore the rest of the game. This was the part where I was like, resign, man. It's lunch.
Yeah,
like-
you gotta resign here. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, we're the same rating too. It's like he was a beginner. Like we were both like 1400 or whatever. It's like, okay, I'm gonna beat you up a bishop with no other pieces on the board.
I still love the depth of the analysis right around like that C5 move. Like everything's super complicated. Like
Yeah, that's a moment. Yeah, that E4 was complicated for sure.
So rather than playing, the idea is that rather than, this is what I would love to like study for hours. Rather than playing B4, playing C5, and then just going, what?
No, I think that is the best. I think that is one of the critical moments of the game. Obviously, E4 is yeah. There's just a lot to calculate. So I think I should review that for sure and make sure. I don't know if I gave that the proper amount of calculation.
I mean, considering that we spent at least.
I don't think so. Forward. I don't think B4 was correct.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but C5 does look dangerous.
C5 looks I guess DE isn't that good, but it's okay. No, DE. Yeah.
C5 was that thing that had us looking at like 15 different lines. So
Yeah, C5 is the most complicated, but hard to believe. It's hard to think it's good. It doesn't look good.
Well, it
But
opens
maybe.
up the bishop to finally see the diagonal and argues that that bishop can work on that diagonal, right? That's the point.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's just there's so many different attacks. There's like everything. There's like 10 different things attacking each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what makes chess fun.
Yeah. And so many things, and pawns are hanging everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
A5.
I guess my problem with C5
Oh, you throw
is
in a
that
new one. Just throw A5 in there.
A5. I mean, if you do nothing here, yeah, if you just like improve, if you just make another move and you leave the tension.
Rook AC8.
Yeah, that I did think was a possibility and maybe a good one.
I mean, it's always nice to put your rooks across from queens.
Yeah,
Never
for
complain
sure.
about that.
But
And then C5 looks even more like fun, right? Like then you really want to.
But
play C5.
but then what about E? Yeah. So if it, I think Rook C8 I did see. I thought was decent move.
I like
that was
A5 though.
playable.
That's hilarious. A5.
But if Rook
That's
if
actually
D
cute. That's so cute. Just like, I don't know. Throw another pawn into the mix.
yeah, if White takes on D5 here.
If White takes on D5?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, not with the knight. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, that probably would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Wait,
It
now
doesn't-
you want to like literally pin your knight to your queen in this position?
Well, I would move my queen right now.
Okay.
Queen. Queen
Queen,
B3.
queen F5 maybe.
Okay.
Or no, queen Queen B3. Queen B3. I'm
Queen
sorry.
B3 was
It's-
also it's got some
Yeah, Queen B-
threat to it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Queen B3 is the move. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I would have taken and played Queen B3.
Oh, sorry, not B3.
Not B3, Queen B3.
1 second.
This delay is so killer.
All right. Just like A6 then?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, D5 is hanging.
Is
I have
it?
3 attackers.
Yeah, it's got 3 attackers.
Oh.
Maybe you can throw in knight takes E5 and get another defender.
Oh, that's true. That just tempo.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but if knight E5, D5, and then you remove the knight again.
Yeah, you're right. So
Yeah.
you'd have to throw it in after that knight's not being used. Is that possible?
Oh,
an
D4.
And also the B pawn's hanging.
D4.
D4. Take the
bishop hangs.
bishop.
Yeah, the bishop hangs. That's
Well, but you take it's complicated.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, the rook drops though first. I think that's the problem.
No, because look, you would take then you would take the bishop hitting the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. Okay, bishop takes.
If you take the rook, then they take the bishop, then you have to move your rook.
Good.
Well, actually, then rook C2, I guess, defends your bishop.
Well, yeah. Now you.
No, it
promote.
doesn't. No, not rook C2, rook C3, rook C3. I'm sorry, you have to defend D1. Rook C3.
Okay. Wait. Rooks. Oh, because then the queen. Ooh, that's slick.
Yeah.
Wait. I have another move though. Ready for this?
No, I'll see it 5
B4.
seconds after you do. Bishop B4? Oh, B4.
Yeah.
Okay, just move the rook again to a different square on that file.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, rook C4, I guess.
Like, oh, if you had a light square bishop right now, that'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, that would have been.
I don't know. Maybe black's lost, but it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. So that wasn't good, I
No,
guess.
this is good for white still.
No, good for white. Yeah. Although,
No,
I think.
just an exchange.
yeah.
And that pawn is mean.
Yeah, it might should be lost, right?
It should drop, but
It should drop. If
you can
if
never
the
be
world is
certain
a
with
fair
these,
and
like,
reasonable
second-rate
place, that
pawns,
pawn
though.
can't
They're
live.
always guessing. They're always messing.
Yeah.
Oh wait! I just found another move. Queen B6 check.
Mildly annoying, but I think King H1, and I don't see where I get wrecked, but I've been.
Oh no, you do get wrecked. Rook takes the bishop,
Oh
Yeah. Rook
and
takes
then there's a
bishop.
fork.
Rook takes rook. Queen with check.
Queen B7.
No, it's check.
Let's check.
Oh, it's check.
I like this knight's
But
been
it's
hanging. This knight's been hanging for 5 moves. Like, I just want to point that out. This knight's just been chilling here at F6. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Forgot about it.
oh yeah, just
But-
hanging out.
No, what you should do there is not take the bishop. but you should probably play. Oh, you can't. It's lucky I put the rook on c4. Maybe you shouldn't have played b4. You
Oh
should have
wait,
left my rook on c3 because
bishop c5.
But yeah, okay, whatever. I take your knight or I move my bishop. One of the two. Doesn't matter.
You take the knight. I have queen c6.
Oh yeah. That's no queen c6. I have queen f3.
Oh, it's just protected by the rook on f1.
But
this is good stuff, dude. This is good.
I think actually, I wouldn't take the knight. The white square bishop is super important. I would play bishop h3 here. Yeah.
There's actually queen f3 doesn't work because you take the queen and then promote the pawn.
Oh,
but if you
snap! That's so mean.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Oh,
that's a good point. So you don't take the knight. You play bishop h3.
When?
If you play bishop beats c5, you play bishop h3. But even better than that is if you would have never played b4 and left me my rook on c3, you would have had knight e4.
Yeah, I like 94. There was some...
Sorry, when is this?
So you played b4, displacing my rook, actually putting my rook on a better square. But if you would have let me just stupidly put my rook on c3, then knight e4 would have come in.
You're right.
Apologies. You would have had knight
a
f2.
useless move. Let's just play b4 or knight.
No. Start with queen b6.
Okay.
Start with queen b6. Queen b6 was right first.
Okay, h1.
And then knight e4.
Oh, which protects the all-important d2 pawn.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about that pawn, but yeah, it does do that too.
This is some solid chess right here, Seth. What is this game? I love this position.
Actually, now I guess you could play rook. You could play rook f.
Rook cf3. Yeah.
Yeah, rook cf3, the one that's being attacked.
Yeah.
But then they take your bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not
And I don't even know what the piece count is. It's 2 pieces for a rook.
Yeah.
Oh, but black's definitely winning here because that d2 pawn is now secure and ready to send it, right? Like, there's no way.
Yeah. Oh, and white's king is so weak too.
In fact, right now there's just the threat of rook c1. The threat of rook c1 is like
rook c1. You don't have to react to it. Yeah, you can't take it, but it's annoying. But
you'll promote.
But actually, rook's rook c1. But oh no, what you have is like rook c1, and then black is like, or white is like almost in zigzag. You have to play like king g2 or something.
Queen d3. Trying to guard the promotion square.
So if rook c1 and queen d3,
I guess you're on.
Then you play. No, that's no good. No, queen d3 is bad because then you play. So if you play rook c1, I don't know what Drew's doing.
Well, it was white. White had to move first.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
options.
Yeah. This might be one way to take care of things. Sort of.
No.
That's
not because of knight.
Knight f2.
Knight f2.
You guys are so mean.
Knight f2, but then you have king g2.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
then
now you're just
knight
dropping
takes.
now your materials to like.
Oh yeah, then knight D1. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Which
That's
I guess
crispy
now
critters.
rook.
What? No. Hold on.
You can take it.
Okay. Yeah, just
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
rook-
this is winning for black.
D1.
yeah, rook. You have to take the knight, obviously, but
Yeah.
you lost.
You
got
lost
an
the game.
exchange.
Yeah.
Take the knight. Rook takes. Queen takes. Yeah. Okay. This-
Yeah,
Game's
black's up
over, black won.
a bishop.
Yeah.
This is like some of the most insane chess, dude. Like this whole.
I think you can't let the pawn get that far advanced. That like the line where the pawn gets to the second rank is just
Yeah.
it's just not good.
Yeah, this is
that whole-
this is from that like double like take.
Yeah,
take,
no,
take,
that was
take
bad.
line.
Yeah. I don't know
Can't
why
play
we
that.
kept. I don't know why we kept looking at it. So basically, if they play D4. Yeah. So in this position, if they play D4,
There's
the
already
answer for
something on D4. I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna wait to see it on the screen, or never see it again.
Oh, you said this.
Um,
if they say C takes D, you mean?
No, in that position where they played D4, just we played very stupidly for white that led to all that.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one. Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't take the bishop.
You can't.
Or-
You can take the
could
bishop.
You can take the bishop, but you can't ignore the pawn.
You can't take the rook.
You can't do
You
the
have to-
rook.
If you take the bishop, they take the knight. You have to take the pawn.
Yeah.
Now you with the rook.
With the
No, with the bishop because it's hanging otherwise.
Oh, you're
No. With the bishop.
I mean, I guess you could do the rook, but like
But now white's busted, probably, or black's busted.
okay, yeah, the rook and the knight are still under attack.
So if you counter attack, well,
Oh wait, no. There's still the queen check though to pick up the bishop.
queen check, okay, but if you pick up the bishop, I pick up the knight.
Okay, but we're still equal on material.
That's true. But well, not white won a pawn.
Okay. But that king's exposed. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's decisive yet, right? Are you playing? Oh, this actually comes with check too, by the way.
Yeah, that's not good. That's
Oh,
not
that
good.
is annoying. No. So block it. Block
With
the
what?
check. Don't go with the rook.
Oh, well, then we'll just. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, rook f2.
Now you're gonna take the pawn. Now.
Now we take the knight.
Bishop. Okay, yeah.
I don't want to capture yet. I don't
You
want-
can have.
Well, if you
Oh no!
don't have
No!
them,
No!
I'll see you at your left.
Pin the rook against the king.
Yeah, that should have been. We knew it was bad putting the rook there, but I didn't see any other way. But
Okay, so there was another way if we don't recapture on c3 with the bishop. If we recapture with the rook, I think the
no, the bishop was hanging. We got
Not if
raided
you-
again.
nice. Not if you the bishop's not hanging because you're capturing the c3 pawn.
Go back. Even in this position,
Oh,
you
it's
can.
hanging from the queen. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, in this position, you can lose the exchange. I guess you get 2 pawns for the exchange here. I think, or maybe it's just one.
Two? Just one, right?
No, because I'll take on g7.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're already up a pawn. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not keeping track of material. Believe me.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It looks bad. It's bad. It's really bad. It's
Yeah, because even one of these rooks can then infiltrate with that king's so exposed. And meanwhile, Black's king has an umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I don't like that. So maybe. So if d4, I guess so. If d4, I would just move the knight.
So now you're gonna move the knight.
Yeah.
Where? Like
What?
d5?
No, I guess I would take on b5.
Well, what about
No, instead of taking bishop b7.
Oh, you want to take on b5?
EF? What about EF?
Sorry, wait.
Did we not try EF yet?
EF is interesting.
Yeah. So put the bishop back on g2,
So
and
take EF now.
yeah, EF. Yeah, EF. That's a move.
Okay, but all right. Now bishop takes.
I guess.
Bishop takes bishop. Okay, pawn takes bishop.
Yeah. FE.
FE.
Oh, if the queen can protect the bishop like on any other square other than d5, like if this rook wasn't here, queen a8 would defend the bishop, which would be pretty slick.
Queen a. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
The rook's in the way, unless you move the rook out of the way really quickly. Rook takes c3.
Rook c3. Yeah.
Hangs. Oh no! But the rook's attacking the queen.
The queen's
Yeah,
hanging.
but that still can't be right.
It's probably not right.
because the queen hangs with and your queen. That's an 18-point swing there. You're taking a queen and making a queen. You're taking...
Okay, this is.
This position is insane. Okay.
No, okay. So what? Queen e7.
Queen takes e7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to take the
What
pawn.
about rook takes?
Sure.
Okay. Also
That might
possible.
be better because there's some revealed options on the bishop on d2, right?
Sure.
Let's go
Yeah.
rook takes.
Okay. Maybe you go rook takes, then yeah, now king g7. G2, I mean.
King g2.
King G2.
King g2, and then
Oh,
G
now
takes c3.
Pawn takes.
Pawn takes. Bishop takes.
Have to take with the bishop.
Have to take with the bishop so you don't lose it. Well, actually, you wouldn't lose it. You could take with the pawn or the.
No, you.
No. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Bishop's
you have to take
undefended.
with the bishop. Yeah, bishop's under attack.
There's
my
now
gosh.
Rook e2.
Rook e2.
Well, rook e2, you just have rook f2. It's not.
Rook f2.
It's not.
I
Well-
don't know.
It's not the.
Is this
It's
it?
not the sturdiest position ever, but
Is this it? Is this?
What about? Yeah, I guess so.
This might be fine for white now.
Also, you didn't have to play rook f2. You could play king h1. No.
No.
That's so better. Black's behind here.
Because then there's queen. Oh no, queen can't quite. Man, this is like one of the best positions I've analyzed in a long time. This whole position is like everything's under attack.
This is this position. It's like, well, yeah.
It's just a giant mess.
It's like when super GMs play this, though. They find all the correct moves, and then it just fizzles into perfectly. It's better when it's not super complicated. It's better when it's subtle and stuff. They have better chances to win. When everything is crazy and attacking and capture, attack, they just find all the right moves, and then the game fizzles into a draw.
Hey, does chat have any crazy lines that we missed? I'm sure they do, but man. I don't know. It's kind of getting
sorry,
late.
Chad. I didn't see what.
We've been
Oh,
down the
so we got
road.
raided. Some people came in from the raid. They
Yeah,
were
it was Thirsty
they were
Monster,
talking.
it looks like.
Thirsty Monster raided. Shout out.
Yes, this is Scrubs, Clark.
This is Scrubs. Although I think we're almost done.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, good memory. We are called the Scrubs.
Yeah. That's the you passed the memory test.
That was the test.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right.
I mean, I would honestly look at that line for like hours.
Yeah.
We did.
Well, we've looked at it pretty good. I guess I should annotate it, which the part I never do. I hate annotating.
Do you want me to
I like doing this part, moving the pieces around and looking at lines and stuff. But then now I'm writing an S. Then it becomes like a school paper,
I'm
when
gonna
I have
put
to
this
annotate.
in our chat because this will easily get dropped.
So waiting for your match. We're supposed to play a match, Clark? Yeah. I've thought about just
Clark
I wish-
actually plays TNM with me.
I've thought maybe a way for me to get around my my disdain for writing up my annotations is to actually record videos of me just talking through my thoughts, and then you can't really upload that into a database so well, can you?
Not so much.
I could have all the analysis, the lines, and then a link to my video if you want to see what I had to say about all these positions. Here's me going through it.
That would be more nice.
Well,
That would be more
weird
palatable
too because
for me.
I was literally running it. So.
Yeah. It was hard. Yeah, exactly. Because Drew's making moves. So.
You're not doing it yourself. Although, to be fair, I feel like this actually went pretty smooth considering the delay and everything. We were able to...
Yeah, that's a good point where I could just put the link to the video in where you put the comments for annotations. And then I could just do a line, and then, at the end, I could still do oh, this is, move with the little equal sign, or, black is slightly better, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that is the problem with writing all my thoughts. It's just it just drags. I just get so bogged down. I just start it just takes it's just way too time consuming. I need to I'm not good at just paring my down. I'm all right, just write about 2 positions. I never do that. I just here I thought this, here I thought, or I wait way too long and then I'm I don't remember what I thought, so I'm just not even gonna write anything. It was played too long ago. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it right after you play it, so it's all fresh.
It's hard when you play these weekend tournaments. I only played 4 out of the 5 rounds, but sometimes it's 5 rounds, and to go through 5 games in the next couple days when I
How many was it?
spend hours and then don't even finish it. I'll do it for a while and then I'll have to do something else, and then I won't have even really gotten to the part that I wanted to handle. Writing all these stupid notes about little different ways you could play the opening and stuff,
I think we found the core of this game though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we found.
But anyway. Yeah, I thought I played some. Obviously, didn't play perfect, but I thought it was some enterprising chess. So
I really wish
it was fun.
I really wanted
It was
to
a
turn on
fun
the
game. I was happy with
evaluation
it.
between A4 or A5, B4, and C5 and see what the computer says. But it's your game, so I'm not gonna do it. I might do it offline because I really do want to see, but because I don't want to ruin the.
Yeah, my intuition is that c5, but I do remember thinking like at some point he wants to play. He gotta play c5.
Or rook ac8. Or rook ac8. That was the other one. Just play rook
yeah,
ac8.
rook ac8, but that's more calm. Rook ac8's more calm.
What about this a5 idea we never looked at?
Yeah, a5. I don't get it, but sure. I don't get it.
I think it was perfectly sound. Just build up some pressure. You know, all those pawns are coming down.
You're
board
moving.
over there
You're advancing a pawn. I'll give you that.
It's cute. It could work.
And it has a buddy that's going with it.
If it turns out it's a5, I'm just gonna be like.
Well, if it's a5, that after e4 to play like a5, just ignore it. Ignore the tension.
Put it on the board, Drew.
Put it on the board.
Yeah.
I mean, a5 is probably playable. I don't see like e4 is. If black just plays a move, I think.
It looks reasonable as I'm looking at it.
No, it is reasonable. It is reasonable.
It's like.
But yeah. Can't read it again.
It's space, right? Space is important.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of space on the queen side. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, b4 is.
I mean, that is option. It does make sense for black to push its queenside pawns, but maybe not immediately after e4. Because I think now if you play now ed,
Here we go again.
and I think you just lose a b pawn, right? I think that's pretty simple.
Well, you can still throw in b4.
B4.
That's true. But if you throw in b4, then dc. Oh no. We just keep throwing it. Oh no.
Oh, it's the same problem. Just reorganized in a new direction.
It is slightly different though, because the knight's like still on d7 and there's still the pawn on d4.
It's different.
Different.
We'll leave this as an exercise for chat.
White's losing. I don't believe.
Or worse, as White's losing.
Do not fear a man that spams 1,000 memes.
Okay.
Instead, fear a man that spams a
White,
meme 1,000 times.
Anyone can lose.
Okay, so White plays DC here.
DC, yeah.
Wait, White plays BC or DC, yeah.
Yeah.
Black plays BC. Actually, White just plays Queen takes.
So you play Queen. Yeah, because it's still you're still.
Yeah, still the fork.
Oh, wait. But there's still moves, right? There's got to still be a move somewhere. Oh, yep. There we go. Bishop B4.
Bishop B4. He just moved. Yeah. But I mean, you move the queen to like D3 or E3.
No, you gotta go backwards, right?
I don't know. You got to stay on the C file, right?
D3?
No, you don't.
Oh, you
the
don't.
pawn
You
is
don't. You're right.
the pawn is defended twice and attacked once. So
Okay.
you're taking.
You know
You
what?
get your piece
Actually, I think White's winning. Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Can we say White's winning here yet?
I think a cat's about to jump on me.
Like Queen C3 or D3.
Sure. Yeah. Well, no, actually, now that's what Black's okay now.
They're okay, but they're not.
Oh, because
95?
the bishop A6.
Yeah. Also, knight E5.
No, don't put the queen on.
Yeah.
Yes, you can't go there. You can't go there. You have to pick something else.
Yeah.
Queen E3. Just
See-
put it on E3.
E3.
Yeah.
Okay. Knight D4.
Knight D4. Take it.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Can't
You
do
get,
that. Oh, ooh, Knight G4.
Take it.
Nope.
okay, but you,
Nope. Pin to the pin to the queen.
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay, then queen. I don't know.
well, I don't know that solves Black's problem.
Queen E2. Queen E2.
Queen E2, Bishop A6 gets out of the fork.
Oh.
Queen E2, but okay, now with Bishop A6, now I play Queen G4.
Oh yeah, Queen takes G4. Oh wait, but the bishop gets to take the rook on F1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's okay though, because
now
CD.
trade the bishop first.
Wait,
Take on B.
there's also a bishop hanging on D2 as well.
No, take on B4.
Take on B4. Okay.
Take on B4, yeah.
Bishop takes on G2.
Bishop takes on G2. King takes G2.
No, don't take that first. Take
No. Take
CD.
the knight first. Wait, hold on. If you take that, yeah. If you take that, I take your knight.
This is so complicated.
Yeah, but
It's not that bad.
it's not that bad. Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Just gotta look for the most forcing line.
You just liquidate the hanging pieces and then take the other person's hanging pieces.
But there's also like these pawn pushes. Like there's this pawn on C6 right now. What's the story with that pawn? Like you know.
You need to take the knight.
Yeah, it's gonna take the knight right now. This move.
Oh, this move. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Black has to respond to it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he loses the rook.
Yeah. So what's his move?
That's winning. For white.
Maybe rook takes e5. Like it gets out of the thing and captures a piece, which is I don't know.
But okay, Rook.
You're trying to save tempos, right? Because you need because the two bishops are hanging.
Just take the rook, Drew. Don't take that rook.
I want to play rook C8.
Yeah, but you can't. So
Okay.
take the rook.
Okay. Fine.
Wait, rook C8. Maybe you can. Maybe you can.
Okay, so now
Yeah,
Rick-
because
wait,
the
rook
queen protects that diagonal.
Yeah. Maybe you can. All right, but I'll wait 5 seconds for time to go back. All right, don't take the rook. Play rook C8.
Oh, yeah,
takes
you want rook C8. Okay, who's first?
rook C8. Takes. Yeah. Rook C8 wins. Rook C8's clutch.
And this pawn is protecting the king too.
And then yeah.
The pawn on D4 protects the king from checks.
oh my god.
Don't tell me this is not a.
Well, it doesn't
complicated
matter.
position.
It wouldn't matter. The queen is pinned to the king. It can't check. After you take the rook and queen.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What do we miss?
This is too much. Queen B6 check. Yeah, which queen B6 did we miss? Oh, probably just when we were doing the pawn takes rook.
Yeah. So you don't. So you like. I don't know what black does here, but
Well, I mean,
Is it-
black's
what's-
lost here. I think we can actually agree on that.
wait. But what's the count of material? Oh, black has nowhere to put its rook. No, yeah. I guess
And
rook
that pawn is on
E6.
D7 with like all prospects of getting to the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, but is white up material or no?
White's winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, white's even up material. Yeah. Well, no, I think material might be.
No, they're not. White's down in exchange.
No, white's up one pawn. It literally
but-
says it on the bottom. White +1.
Oh, white has 3 extra pawns. for an exchange.
And one of those pawns is more than a pawn.
White has 7 pawns to 4.
And one of the pawns is more than a pawn. Let's be clear.
Unless it dies.
Yeah, but it will likely die by sacking itself for more material.
No, because rook e6, and then
Rook e6.
yeah. I guess it's probably gonna.
I mean, this rook c8 move is inevitable.
Oh yeah. Well, rook e6 stops rook c8 in its weird way.
You're right, it does. But it's short-termed.
What we've learned today is pawns on the 7th are very strong.
Yeah, unless they get captured first, or unless they're hanging.
Class dismissed.
This is like one of the coolest little mid games I've looked at, like middle games I've looked at, and like.
Yeah, it was a fun game to play. I enjoyed it.
So you don't think that you thought very long on like in this area?
No, I thought pretty long. I mean, I got the times. So to play e4.
Right.
Well, let's just say this. I thought about it the previous move. I spent 3 minutes, but when I played f4.
Okay. Remember, your clock is what? 30-minute?
This was a 90-minute game.
90-minute.
So after I played f4, yeah, because I'd already thought about playing e4. I'd already thought about playing e4 earlier, but it wasn't quite working. And here I wanted to play f4 first, just to cement the knight.
So how long did it take you to play f4?
F4 took me 9 minutes.
Okay, and then 3 minutes on e4.
And then 3 minutes on e4.
And then after they played b4, well, that's almost obvious, I guess. b4 is that's not as much thinking.
No, after b4, I actually thought, because I didn't see it. Stupidly. So I maybe should have spent more than 3 minutes. But the problem is I'd already spent half my clock just getting to move 15, So it was like...
Wow.
After b4, I thought for like 6 minutes.
6 minutes on b4.
Yeah, well, and I shouldn't have. That was a bad use of time. I can look back because I was like just about like where to put my knight. Because I was debating whether to play knight a4.
Oh, to go to c5.
To go to c5, but I just
kind of reasonable.
I just did. I was just worried. I just didn't want it to get the possibility of getting stuck there. I also had to see that it was okay that if he took on e4, I wasn't going to have to recapture and give up the bishop. I mean, like I wouldn't have to. I could sack a pawn, but like I saw that it wasn't a pawn sack with because I was worried. I was like, oh, crap. And then I was like, wait, if he takes on e4, I'm not going to take back. I'm like, I'm either going to, and that's what made, I guess this shouldn't have, so I was already thinking about the next move on this move. Maybe it wasn't the best use of my time. I was just worried about it when it happened. But, because it doesn't really matter where the knight goes for all this calculation. But if he takes on e4, I was like, I either take on c6, but then I saw even better was queen b3, and then taking on c6 or b4.
Well, ironically, actually, the knight a4 is actually more interesting if you're worried about e4, because when you come to c5, you're actually attacking e4.
Knight on a4, what?
If you go knight a4, then if they take on e4, then when you go to knight to c5, then you're actually attacking e4 again with your knight from c5.
attacking the. Yeah, but yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I thought about that, but I also thought that then I'm not attacking the C pawn.
That's fair.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave the knight on A4 for a couple moves, and it just I couldn't. It wasn't anything concrete. I know chess is a concrete game, but it wasn't anything concrete about A4. Um, but I didn't trust it enough to do. I don't want to. Yeah, I didn't want it to get left.
This whole
over there.
concrete thing is a little much for me. I never see chess as concrete.
Yeah, well.
Unless I'm like,
I mean,
unless I'm in an
you
end
have to
game,
at some
unless I'm in an end game where like it's a pawn push, pawn push, pawn push. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty concrete.
I mean, it would be impossible if you didn't see some things as.
I hear your philosophy.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
hard
it's
for me
just
to
it just
adopt it.
it just I mean, it's just true. You have to calculate to play chess. Like it's.
Well, I mean, concrete is only insofar as like there's also some gambling about like what you think that your opponent's gonna go for, like in a position, and that's less than concrete, right? If you're playing something into like, I think that they, as a risky player or as somebody who likes these
No, I
kinds of things,
mean, you have to.
tend to go for that kind of a position. That's less
No,
than concrete.
you need to anticipate that your opponent's going to play the best response.
Your opponent isn't the engine.
Yeah, but you can't. You're describing hope chess.
Not. What if there was two things that seemed fairly equal, but one of them seemed a little bit less fundamental, and so like it's not about like one was a bad move and one was a good move, but you err on the side where, well, this one looks more fundamental, so I expect my opponent's going to go for that. Well, then I'm going to play because I think that they're going to play something more like that. But even though I've evaluated both positions as being equivalent, I can guess that they're going to do that, which means that I should do this.
I mean, we had that in the first game, right? Like I expected my opponent might play a move, so I played a different move that kind of won a tempo if they did it.
Right.
Yeah, and like I played a move in my other game today where like I don't know if it was the best move, but it was fine. I also didn't have a ton of time, but like it was a good move and it was an okay move and it set a trap. Well, kind of. It was a decent move, but it looked like a blunder. But it wasn't a blunder because if you tried to take the pawn, then it was a. In other words, if the opponent thought that I had blundered, and it looked like a plausible blunder to me, too. If the opponent thought that I blundered, they would blunder themselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, if they do this, I was like, oh, but because I was like, if I go here, then check, and I was like, oh, I was like, oh, they can't take this. I was like, oh, but they can get out of. It was like I pushed a pawn and it attacked the bishop, right? But it also hung the pawn. I was like, oh, but you can't take the pawn because your bishop's hanging. But you can move your bishop with check, right? So it looks like a blunder. So because you can move the bishop with check and then take the pawn, right? Mm-hmm. But if you do that, if you move the bishop with check, then the rook takes the pawn. I had a knight move that attacked the rook, it attacked the rook, and then if the rook saved itself anywhere else but the 7th rank, I had check winning a knight, like a fork of a knight and king. And if you move the rook back to defend that check, I had a knight check that forked the king and bishop. It was pretty snazzy, but my opponent didn't go for it.
This is when you move the piece and then slap your forehead and then
but
hope
like
they miss it.
Yeah, I should have sold it. I should have too, because he like the whole game he was kind of like he was very expressive player, and he was like, and I was like, like, wait, what do I need to find here? You know, like.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to shout out to one of our latest tippers. They're not scrolled in right now, but now they are. Leth Sichtenstein. Shout out to Leth Sichtenstein.
Oh no. I wonder if it's I wonder if that's a Neve story.
Another Neves Darth account, or otherwise known as another. Who was the other one? There's a Charlie Silva one.
I don't know who the Charlie Silva one is. I don't know if it's the same person as the Neve story.
Pravid Deuce.
I know who that is. That's a different person altogether.
Or I think those are the 4 that I know about now, but it's growing. It's a growing scene. Are there any other? There's no Kostya or Jesse one yet, are there?
No. Kostya is a double K, so you can't even switch the letters.
Yeah. Cressy Jai?
Yeah. Or Kessie Dry.
I won't have this problem.
Yeah. All right. I think I gotta get going.
Yeah, me too.
It got pretty late. Are you East Coast, by the way?
I'm East Coast.
Oh wow, yeah. So it's already like closing in towards 1 your time.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming by, chat.